The final shift of game number 1. 1 minute and 10 seconds remain. Shorzy, that's your puck. That's your puck. Give your balls a tug. There we go. No empty net. No way. Shorzy is going to the box for boarding. I don't even think I hit the guy, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure it was my teammate in Steven Stamkos. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Shorzy did not even make contact with the man. It was actually Steven Stamkos. Let's take a look. Who is that? Is that Scheifele? I can't even tell. It's Appleton. And there it is. Steven Stamkos is the first guy to hit him. Shorzy does come in and we tag team him. Oh my God. I mean, you can't get any closer than tag teaming somebody in the corner, right? But why does Stammer get off scot-free, but Shorzy has to spend 2 in the sin bin? Like, what is that? That is just clear racism by the referees. All right, the story is set. 5 minutes left in overtime. Shorzy has 49 goals on the regular season so far, and I'm playing my former team. Win that puck battle. Oh, nice. Up to me. Shorzy gone on the breakaway to win the game. Bang! There it is. 50 goals, a game winner, and a 4-goal game against his former team here in the Utah Hockey Club, as we pick up the victory in my first game back in front of the Stormin' Mormons. Win that draw. We're not winning a lot of draws, I've noticed. Bodied you, bang, rebound, and Fleet. Oh no, Shorzy, he's down. Oh no, he cut into the middle of the ice, and Shorzy just got knocked off his rocker. Who was it? Oh, Devon Taves just destroyed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. The rumors are indeed true. PEKKA Pasta is returning in NHL 25, not in the shitty game mode that is Be a Pro, but instead on the Edmonton Oilers, trying to win Connor McDavid a cup. There's been so much controversy around the goalie position in Edmonton. Some people think Skinner's garbage. Some people don't think that. Who knows? Regardless, I'm giving them a 99 overall PEKKA Pasta, where I personally will be going through and playing some of these games, with the lone goal being win Connor McDavid a Stanley Cup by any means necessary. 99 overall. Skinner now has been converted towards the backup goaltender, so he's still going to play some games, not as many. 84 overall compared to a 99. And now Edmonton, they got their elite level goaltender. They got the greatest goalie of all time. And also, I have the flexibility to make moves wherever the hell I want to somehow try to improve this roster for our simulation. So I think that will be step 1 of the process of winning a Stanley Cup here at Edmonton. So we got to make some trades, and then we are going to probably hop into a handful, I'd say, of regular season games, maybe just 2 or 3 to be honest. And then we'll hit the postseason where we really will go in deep and try to win McDavid a Stanley Cup. And of course, the Edmonton Oilers, after failing the last 2 years, they got themselves a competent goaltender. They got themselves the greatest goaltender. And now the question is, do they have themselves a Stanley Cup? Pickard played well in the playoffs and immediately gets sent down to the AHL. Fuck him. He's gone, laddie. He is gone. So we're back yet again. I actually, low-key, kind of missed playing goaltender in NHL 25. It felt like I just kind of got the hang of it near the end of PEKKA Pasta's career. Like probably in, I'd say, April, March area, somewhere around there. Maybe even, yeah, I'd say March, April. And then the series was pretty much done by that point. So I wanted to play more goalie. I had this grand idea for a long time, giving the Edmonton Oilers PEKKA Pasta a 99 overall. So it's the best of both worlds. And we don't have to sit back and see all those useless cutscenes in Be a Pro. This is not Be a Pro. This is Be a Pro. All right, here we go. So we got to make some trades first up. I want to improve the roster. Matt Savoy might be expendable because we're probably not going to go very long with this. Probably be a 1 to 2 year sim. I figure we'd probably get it done the first 2 seasons. Mattias Ekholm is a guy I want to get rid of, though. He's 87 overall. We got to get something back for him. I'm thinking Pavel Mintyukov or Mintukov, however the hell you say his name. Younger, better. He'll be better by like year number 2. The trade values are around the same. I think this is simple. First order of business is to get rid of Mattias Ekholm. Now, he's a great defender. I'll give you that. 34 years of age. He's going to decline, so we're going 1-for-1 for Pavel Mintyukov from the Anaheim Ducks. They don't want to give that up, so we're going to have to sweeten the deal. I low-key thought I'd fleece them right off the bat. Let me give up a second, and let me give them a third. Add in a second and a third round pick. Still not going to go through. All right, Anaheim, you don't want to play ball? You don't want to play ball? You want a 2030 first rounder? Throw in a first, second, and a third into the trade, and there you go. Not too much deliberate about this deal. We just got younger and honestly better. Although he's an 82, we did get a little bit better. Okay, forward-wise, we probably need a winger to complement these guys. I want to have a roster to, like, sim very, very well, because I think we can make them a little bit better. Do I prefer Skinner or Bobby? I prefer PEKKA Pasta. That's who I prefer. Adam Henrique, no thank you. Janmark, who can I deal here? I mean, Matt Savoy would be the guy to get, like, a bona fide NHLer right now, even though by year 2 he's going to be ready. Nah, I think we move off Matt Savoy. There goes Pasta, taking our future talent again. I mean, come on, Justo, it's too easy. It's like taking candy from a baby, buddy. Alright, so I'm going to look for a winger here. A winger to play with a McDavid or Leon. Preferably a power forward or a sniper. Josh Norris, no. Alex Tuck would be the good guy to go after. I think he is clause protected, though. Ducks have no talent. Appreciate it. Trade RV? I will trade RV. Can we get Alex Tuck? Alex Tuck is available. All right, we actually might be able to get more back for Matt Savoy here. Yuri Kulik, 80 overall, 20-year-old. Add him to the trade. We'll throw in some draft picks. Actually, we got to give up another player. Skaters matching the block. Sam O'Reilly, you can go in there, even though he's not signed. Okay. Podsy, I'm going to leave. Trent Frederick, I will leave. Adam Henrique. No, I'll give up Kapanen. Throw Kapanen into the trade, and then we're probably going to have to give up probably a second or a third, I'd say. I don't want to give up another first, second, and a third into the trade. Next up is get a winger to play with Connor McDavid. Matt Savoy still probably a few years away from being a regular NHLer, so we got Tuck and Kulik from the Buffalo Sabres. Bang! There we go. Beautiful. So we got Yuri Kulik and Alex Tuck to play with McDavid. And what else do we want to do? Defensively, Darnell Nurse got to go. That contract's got to go. Got to get a D-man in return. Who can we go after and who can we look for? Samuelson wouldn't be bad. I know he's only 82 overall, but he signed long-term. We could potentially get 2 defensemen from Buffalo. Zane Parekh, I mean, we could go after him, but we already got Bouchard, so we don't need another offensive defenseman. Shame on you for starting the stream right after a goon. Now why do I even bother reading that? I don't know why I bother reading that. Lev Shunov, no. Ryan Lindgren, no thank you. Chad, is there any recommendations on a defenseman? I mean, Thomas Harley would be nice. Thomas Harley would be very, very nice. Can we get Harley for Darnell Nurse? Definitely got to throw in a first-round pick. 2027 first-rounder. Dallas would be over the league salary cap, so we got to take back one of their bad contracts. Who can we take back? Who makes a lot of money? Sagan, oh my. I mean, it's going to be tough to deal with these guys. It will have to be somebody like Granlund. But then we got to give them something in return, too. This is not going to be good. How much does Adam Henrique make? He makes quite a bit. He makes 3 mil. Will 3 mil be okay? No, 3 mil will not be okay. Adam Henrique isn't the greatest guy to give away. Getting a good deal out of him at like Buffalo odds to win the cup. What about Corey Perry? Perry makes 1-1. Dallas is still over the cap. Yeah, we're not getting Thomas Harley, chat. As much as I want to get Thomas Harley, I don't think we're going to. Put Arvidsson in the trade. He makes too much. He makes way too much. Mo Sider, chat. Do we try to get Mo Sizzy? Is he rated as a defensive defenseman or two-way? Two-way defender. Actually, I know who I want. Minnesota Wild, Brock Faber. Where is he at? Where is Brock Faber? There he is. 87 overall. Still signed to his rookie contract. Let me throw in Sam O'Reilly into the trade. I might have to add more draft picks too. O'Reilly, where is he at? Do they not want Sam O'Reilly? How's your day been? It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. I can't complain. Cannot complain. I want to get back to playing some goaltender, be a pro, so here we are. Loaded trade, trying to get rid of Darnell Nurse's awful contract and get back a very good young defenseman in Brock Faber. We got a first, Sam O'Reilly, second, and a third into the trade. And Minnesota, they do not want to take that fleece. Interesting. Brock Faber's trade value might be a little bit too high. Hi, Pastor. What's good, Pastor? What's up, Jordan? How you doing, brother? I don't know why I read that completely incorrect. Juracek, no thank you. Lane Hudson, no. Preferably, I want a defensive defenseman. Somebody to play and somebody to fit alongside Evan Bouchard for this season. The Rangers. Keandre Miller. Doesn't he need to be re-signed, though? Fits on our second defensive pairing. Yeah, he doesn't need to be re-signed. At a 2032 first, I still don't think that's going to go through. Jake Sanderson? 8 mil for 8 mil? I mean, nah, I'm not going to go for Sanderson. No way. Travis Sanheim, no thank you. Do retention on Nurse's contract. I don't really want to retain any salary on Darnell Nurse. That's not really something I want to do. Seattle Kraken, Vince Dunn. Can we? No, we can't get Vince Dunn. No trade clause. Man, these clauses, they got to go. They have to go. JJ Moser, no thank you. There's really no other great defenseman to go after, huh? Philip Hronek, no thank you. Washington, Chicky would be nice, but I don't think he's going to get traded. Josh Morrissey, not happening. Ekholm, no. I mean, it looks like Buffalo is probably the best deal, chat. We could get Samuelson and maybe even Bowen Byram. Byram, does he fit? He fits in our third defensive pairing and our penalty killing lines. We could technically get 2 defensemen for Darnell Nurse's contract. We would have to re-sign Bowen Byram, but I feel like we could do that. We got to give up another player, too. Let's give up a D-man and Travis Dermott. There we go. Add that to the trade. Do I want to get... Yeah, I'll give up a... I'll try it with a second first. I don't want to give up a first-round pick for Bowen Byram. I feel like a second might be a little bit better. Expending all of our draft capital and trying to get rid of Darnell Nurse's contract at $9.25 million. Get back Bowen Byram and Matthias Samuelsson from Buffalo. Consider it a done deal because I just cooked. There we go. We got rid of Darnell, got back Byram, and we got back Samuelsson to play in our D-Corps. Beautiful. The Nurse contract no longer is plaguing this team, and now we have room to go ahead and pretty much go out and get whoever we want. Skaters matching the block. Let's look. Who wants to leave? We got $7 million in cap space, so we got a lot of cap for this season. JT Compher, he makes a lot, doesn't he? Makes 5-1 for 4 seasons. Who gave him that contract? That is absurd. LA, nobody there. Mike Matheson, I would love Mike Matheson. I'm not going to lie. If we could get Mike Matheson, that would be beautiful. We'd have to give up a defenseman, though, for sure. So we got Bouchard, Mintyukov, Wallman, Byram. That's top 4. Samuelsson, Akey's got to go. Give up Akey. Second, third, and a 5th. Edmonton would have more than 50 players. All right, because Mike Matheson, yeah, we got to give up a D-man. That's on the roster. Pasta Bro, what's up, Smelly? How you doing? Brett Kulak, you're the odd man out. There we go. A little bit of a loaded trade for Mike Matheson, but Montreal does want to get rid of him, and that would definitely round out our D-Corps. So bang, there we go. Done deal, and we pretty much overhauled our defensive core. And all of a sudden, we are a defensive powerhouse. Justo, thank you for the $5 super chat. Pelly Band rips in the chat for Pelly. Chat, if you guys are just tuning in here, we are doing a goaltender be a pro with PEKKA Pasta on the Edmonton Oilers, where we got to win Connor McDavid a Stanley Cup. That's a lone goal. Don't worry, I'm going to be hopping in and getting some gameplay. We'll probably play maybe 3 regular season games and then get right into the playoffs. And then I'm just building out the roster the way I see fit right now. Forward-wise, I would like to add another forward, but I don't know who I'd go after, to be honest. I don't know who I would go after. Nashville, Ryan O'Reilly makes, 3 years. Nah, not O'Reilly. We could end up trading Ryan O'Reilly. We could trade Ryan O'Reilly if we want to. I put the link in the Discord again because people are talking. What do you mean? People are talking about what, brother? Draft capital going... I'm going to wait. I'll wait for the deadline. We'll wait for the deadline, yeah. I'm going to wait for the trade deadline, where players are actually more so available. All right, let's round out this forward core. Kane, Nugent Hopkins, and Tuck, Skinner, Henrique, RV, Janmark, Frederick. Where is Yuri Kulik? He's got to come into the lineup. Yuri Kulik. Who's going to be the next mod? I have no idea. Does Kulik? Oh, nice. Kulik, Nuge, Tuck, Kane, Henrique, and Skinner, Janmark, Frederick, RV. Beautiful forward core. Defensively, Wallman, do you fit? No. Mintyukov probably does fit, though, doesn't he? We'll go Mintyukov, Bouchard, Wallman. No, it's Troy Stetcher. Sorry, brother, but you got to go down there, and we're going to throw in Samuelsson instead. All right, so does Samuelsson work? He does not work with Matheson, but Wallman doesn't work either. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Samuelsson doesn't really fit So I guess we'll go Samuelson, Byram, Matheson, Wallman. Power play. McDavid, Bouchard, Leon. That's all good. I'm going to put them on 2 separate forward lines. The lines are great, but you should get more young players. Yeah, I will. Definitely, I mean, unless we win the Stanley Cup in year number 1, which we very well could do. But I will be adding more to this team. Don't worry. We also got the trade deadline that we can worry about adding pieces to this roster. Some of these contracts are going to be gone after the season anyway, so. Who can I throw up here? Nuge, maybe? Ryan Nugent-Hopkins? Bang. There we go. All right, and then PEKKA Pasta in goal. After wheeling and dealing, this is what the Edmonton Oilers look like now. We still got Leon, Connor, and Hyman on the top pair. Tuck alongside Nuggy and Yuri Kulik. Skinner, Henrique, and Kane. RV with Trent Frederick and Matthias Janmark. Defensively, Mintyukov and Bouchard, Byram and Samuelson. Then Jake Wallman with Mike Matheson. Definitely a great decor. And then, of course, for the grand one of them all, PEKKA Pasta at a 99 overall as your starting goaltender. Beautiful. All right, so we got the lines all fixed. Contract extensions. If you have PEKKA Pasta, just get rid of Skinner for a solid forward. I don't know if his trade value is that high. All right, let's view the contracts. Offer the contract extension to... Does Mintyukov need one? He doesn't, but Bowen Byram does. What does Byram want? He wants... Okay, we can't even offer him a contract. We're going to have to wait. That could be a risky one. That could be a risky one. All right, season goals, and then we'll be fine. McDavid, I want you to win the Art Ross Trophy, brother. Season goal, long-term. Award challenge. Art Ross. Pass to high, what's up? How is Coco? He's going great. He's doing great, I should say. Asleep behind me right now. Draisaitl, you can win the Maurice Richard season goal. Long term. No busting in the chat. Whoa, pause. Chat, we got to dig in here. We got to dig the hell in. And then we'll set one for Bouchard and PEKKA Pasta. The rest, they can just stay the way they are. Chat, if you guys are struggling in franchise mode, try setting season goals at the beginning of the year. I swear to God, your team simulates better. Win 50, 45 games. There we go. Your team literally simulates better if you set season goals. It's crazy. I don't know if it's confirmed, but every time I've ever set season goals on even like teams I didn't have a lot of hopes for, they've played well. Stat-based challenge for Evan Bouchard, 20 goals, 50 apples. There we go. All right, so now we get to choose a game that we want to hop in with PEKKA Pasta during the regular season. So I'm thinking we do like key matchups, like maybe a matchup against the Florida Panthers, obviously because there's so much history. And then we can play other great players, like maybe against Colorado, Toronto, like big name teams like that. At least for year number 1. And then playoffs, we're probably going to be playing every other game, something of that sort. Do a game against the Flames. If the Flames were good, I could do that, but I feel like they're not going to be great. So we'll do like marquee matchups in the regular season. We're only going to do a few, and then we'll hop right into postseason. Because that's honestly where the bulk of this video is going to be made up of. Playoff time. Winning playoff games with PEKKA Pasta. All right, let me overwrite the save file. PEKKA is back. He's back and better than ever. I was feeling my goalie be a pro juices were starting to flow. Pause. Who do we want to play? Who do we want to play? Pittsburgh? No. Vegas? No. So here we go. The Leafs, November 16th will be the first game that we play. Hopefully we start out pretty good here in the regular season. Pause. He didn't even get banned. I put the goddamn stream link. So play the Leafs. We're going to play Toronto first, chat. Hopefully I simulate pretty well. Play against my man. 3 mods in the chat. Is that a record? Not going to lie. Last 2 live streams, we've had a lot of mods in the chat. You love to see it. You love to see it. I was simming game 6 of the Cup final against the Avs, and they scored on me with 6.3 seconds left. That is crazy. All right, so we got a solid record. 9-4-2 to start the year. And then we're going to hop into a game in the month of November in Toronto up against the Maple Leafs. So I'm going to make sure... I got to make sure PEKKA passes between the pipes. I think we've done this before, and I wasn't even the starting goalie. How did I turn off interviews? I I hacked the game. Yes, I modded the game. All right, let me make sure Pekka Pasta is the starting goaltender. And here we go. Twitch sucks ass. Somewhat agree. Check to see if injuries are on. They are off. Here we go. First start. Back with Pekka Pasta. First period. 3-0 lead for the Oilers. Henrique, Tuck, and Wallman. Second period. Still a 3-0 lead. So these games also will be great for me warming up and getting back into the groove of being a goaltender, because I honestly, for the last like 2.5 months, have not played Goalie Be a Pro. So I definitely need some warming up to do. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Here we go. My debut in Edmonton will be none other. Here we go. First game is an Edmonton Oiler, and we're in Toronto facing the Leafs with a 3-0 lead. A solid start to the season for the Oilers. 9-4-2, I believe, was our record. And we are ready to go. We got a face-off right off the bat. And we are ready to dominate the National Hockey League this season and win Connor McDavid a Stanley Cup, because that is the whole point of this video. To lock in, take my goaltending skills, bring it to Edmonton, and give them the greatest goalie of all time and see what they can do with that. All right, Mitch Marner, the former Toronto Maple Leaf, coming the other way. I got to lock in. It's been a minute since I played Goalie Be a Pro. No shot there. Nice defense from Hyman. And here comes Leon Draisaitl. Moves up to McDavid. McDavid coming in, takes a shot, and Stolarz is going to cover that up. This is very realistic. Maple Frauds getting blown out at a home game. That is facts. Bronny or Bryce James? Bronny's obviously better. Bronny was an All-American. Also, I can change the lines. Actually, no, I can't change the lines. I can change the strategies and tell my computers to shoot. Zach Hyman walking that blue line. Gives it off to McDavid. McDavid back to Hyman. Down low to Bohm. Byram on the backhand. And Stoli again. Easy save for him to make. 22 shots by Toronto. 22 saves for Pekka Pasta. We are almost on the verge of getting full pressure as well, so that'll be nice. All right, we got the second line out there now. Nuggy, Kulik, and Alex Tuck. The new wingers in Edmonton definitely will help out all our center depth and hopefully bring us a Stanley Cup. Nugent Hopkins. Oh, wow. Alex Tuck got absolutely robbed. Damn. If I want cooler helmets for a Goalie Be a Pro, I recommend you use the Maple or the Made on iPad helmets. There's only for certain teams, though, right? I think there's only like 6 or 7 of them. I don't think there was one for Edmonton. Full pressure in the offensive zone. We don't get anything on it. All right, William Nylander the other way. Coming in for the Maple Leafs. Moves over to Nyes. Nyes takes a shot, and there we go. I got my first save back as a goalie. Wow, there is no way William Nylander just sniped it top cheddar on Pekka Pasta. What the fuck? I was hugging the post, bro. I was hugging the post. Why am I leaning that way? Why am I leaning that way, bro? Damn. Well, Goalie Be a Pro is indeed ruthless, and there it is. William Nylander, 2nd or 8th of the season. Why am I saying 2nd? He will snipe it top shelf on Pekka Pasta, and all of a sudden we got ourselves a hockey game. Not a strong start by me. I mean, it's been like 2.5 months since I've played Goalie Be a Pro, so I got to get back into the groove here. I got to feel the way that a goalie plays in NHL 25. Less is more. Remember, less is more, Pekka Pasta. Brendan Carlo, he's getting board played. He can't put it down deep, though. Alex Tuck's going to lose it. McCabe trying to walk in. Can't get it to go. Here we go. Counterattack by Edmonton. Nugent Hopkins into the zone. Rips a shot on Stoli, and again, he's going to glove the play dead. Damn, is that Craig Berube? He is looking rough in this game. What happened to my mic? What do you mean what happened to my mic? My mic is fine, chat. What do you mean? Is there something wrong with it, Chad? Sounds fine to me. We got full pressure in the offensive zone. Austin Matthews gets the puck, though. Here we go. Oh, my. Matthews got laid out by somebody. Mintyukov goes cross-ice to Leon. Here we go. 8 minutes to go here in the third period. Still a 3-1 lead. McDavid trying to jam it home short side, but Stolarz with the save. Mike is fine on my end. Yeah, it sounds fine. I don't know what he's saying. Pasta is just doing this. Oh, Blackhawker Daddy. If you're going to bitch like a little schoolgirl, I can get you out of here pretty sweet. pretty sweet and pretty quickly. Mike is good. Appreciate it, boys. Thank you. Gotta love myself some goalie be a pro. Bouchard can't blast it from the blue line. He looked like he got clotheslined on that play, so we gotta lock in. Lawrence the other way. Finding Ty Domi. Max Domi, I mean. 6:15 remaining in the third period. What on earth did I just witness? Leon Draisaitl with a one-touch deke and just lost the handle on it. Empty net. I'm going to the bench. Skate your fat ass, Pekka Pasta. We are going to head to the power play. Beautiful. I had 10,000 goals. Okay, I'm not even going to read that. All right, Max Domi. What the hell? I thought it was Ty Domi, Chad. I thought it was Ty. We got 5 hard miles left in the third period. Frederick. Why is Trent Frederick playing the blue line right now in the power play? Hold up a minute. What is going on? Trent Frederick feeds it to the middle. This is not my second power play unit. I literally had McDavid and Draisaitl out there. Delayed penalty again, but it does not matter. Victor Arvidsson on the one-timer. What a power play by the Oilers, and we extend our lead back to 3. W's in the chat, baby. W's in the chat. That was actually a great power play. I'm not going to lie. Max Domi, Stars legend. Yeah, mark on the PP. Chat, you guys literally saw me putting McDavid, Draisaitl, Nugent Hopkins, Bouchard, and then I think Alex Tuck on the second power play unit. I don't know what is going on here, but it is what it is. The Oilers are running away with it here. Okay, wait. I gotta fucking... Yep, I didn't do it right. The rules. I gotta fix the rules. Penalty time scaling. 6 out of 6. It's gotta be 1 out of 6. That is taking up way too many time. You left head coach edit lines on? I don't think I did, no. The Oilers are beginning to run away with this hockey game. Hold up a minute. Oh my, it went out of play. Where do you live? Brother, do you want me to give you my address? Like, calm down, dude. What happened to just enjoying my content? Why do you gotta know where I live? What is that gonna do for you? 4:20 left to go. We are still on the power play for another minute and 20 as the Toronto Maple Leafs definitely struggling now with Pekka Pasta-led Edmonton Oilers. As the Pasta era here in Edmonton so far is doing well. We're still in the early stages, but hey, strong start to the season. I'm playing well. Rebound is there. 10 seconds to go on the penalty kill. The Leafs are going to get it out. Here we go. All right, lock in. I would like a few more shots to just get warmed up before I hop into playoff hockey. There we go. My first save of the entire game is a beautiful one. And we got 140 left to play. Uh-oh, bad turnover. David Camp, he's going to send it down low. Come on, hug that post, Pekka Pasta. You know what to do. Ryan O'Reilly. Why am I saying Ryan O'Reilly? It's Morgan Riley. Hug that post. Your post is your safe spot and less is more. Those are the words that I live by as a goalie in the NHL. And I got to continue that. Good save by Stoli. 43 seconds to spare. And it looks like Edmonton's going to walk away with a victory here. Video idea, put celebrities in the NHL. I think I already did that. Stalking people is bad. Hey, Pasta, how are you doing today? I am doing great, brother. How about you? Doing just fine. 40 seconds to go before we pick up a victory in the awful market that is Toronto. Mitch Marner's coming in the zone. Tavares takes a shot. Pekka with the save. Beautiful one indeed. And I'm starting to get the hang of goalie be a pro once again. It's like riding a bicycle, man. You need a few minutes and then all of a sudden you're a pro again. Final 20 seconds of the hockey game. Matthews is into the zone. Austin Matthews centering that puck. Hawk and paw. Nice save by Pasta. As I'm getting warmed up once again for the postseason, which will be, oh my god, oh my lord, no. Matthews takes the shot. Pekka Pasta with a save. Hug the post again, please. 5 seconds to spare in the third period as the Edmonton Oilers will walk into Toronto. And we will pick up the victory. Pekka's first with the Edmonton Oilers, baby. There we go. Dubs in the chat. Dubs in the chat. Beautiful. So we'll get 3 warm-up games in, and then we'll get playoff action with the Edmonton Oilers. A beautiful time to arrive, laddie. Beautiful time to arrive, yeah? All right, I think that's a pretty successful game 1. I allowed a shitty goal, but I only allowed 1, so it is what it is. What are my numbers looking like right now? I only have a 915. I thought it'd be a little bit better. I'm not going to lie. Also, yeah, it should be a little bit better considering I have the second best goals against. Our team does. All right, what's a good matchup that we can play? We could play Florida, but I think we play them later on. That'd be a home game. I would like to get a home game in, huh? Trying to look at the schedule. Tampa, nah, there's not really any history there. We could play in Florida, but that would be 2 away games. Like, I want to get a home game, too. What's another good matchup, chat? I mean, we could just play Florida on home ice and then just simulate. Yeah, that's fine. Simulate up to Florida. We'll play the Panthers. There's a lot of history there. Last 2 cup final defeats. Avalanche, free country. I comment what I want. Play Calgary at home. Battle of Alberta. 14-6-2. Solid record so far. December 1st. Okay. Cool beans. Pasta, I said. I don't know what that means. Of course, he simulates to Florida. He's depressed. Okay. Whatever that means, brother. Solid record, though, man. 27-2 is our record, and we are playing a 22-9-0 Florida Panther team. I think we're the best 2 teams in the NHL right now, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Are we the best 2 teams? We might be. Apple back to 3 mods. Yes, sir. No, it's actually the Bruins, the Stars, the Panthers, the Leafs, and then the Oilers. So 3 and 5. Probably going to end up meeting in the cup final. Who knows? All right, let's play this game. Let me make sure Pekka Pasta is indeed starting. Bra is going to be a perv. What? What are you guys talking about? I can't even read the chat. I can't do it. I can't not do it. All right, Pekka Pasta, lock in, brother. Let's have a good effort here. Let's have a good effort. If Pasta had Noah Pelly and another mod in here, Pasta would be stacked. Chat, I don't need that many mods in here. 2 or 3 is fine. First period, damn, 2 goals on 9 shots, Reinhardt and Bennett. Second period, and we are down 3-1. Okay. I gotta lock in, chat. I have to lock in. Still would be stacked. It's stacked now. 3 is fine. 3 is more than enough. The next key matchup that we're going to be hopping into is none other than the Florida Panthers. Back-to-back cup final losses to them. There's a lot of history there. We're on home ice. We're down 3-1. And now we got to try to play our best goaltending. Barkov walking in, rebound. Where is the puck at? Oh my God, get it out, please. We got to play our best hockey and try to tie this game up. We're down by 2, but I believe in this Oilers squad. Hold up a minute. Pekka Pasta, first ever goalie goal back in NHL 25. Get off my ass. I'm quick, laddie. I'm too quick for y'all. Way too quick for y'all. Here we go. Oh my God, I got 3 of them. No, get it out. Bouchard, thank you. Who says Evan Bouchard does not play defense? McDavid coming in. Connor can't bury it. Rebound. Draisaitl finds McDavid again, and a nice save by Bob. Leon Draisaitl centers it. Evan Bouchard over McDavid, trying to pound that one home just like it did to his mother last night. Mintyukov to Bouchard. Back to Bouchard again. Takes a bomb from the blue line. Bobrovsky has no stamina. And all of a sudden, it is broken out. Barkov finding Tkachuk. Takes a shot. What in the blue collar fuck was that? Why did I just get ripped on by Matthew Tkachuk? What the hell, man? How? Why is my goal? I'm a 99 overall. Why am I not reacting to that puck? Pass the thoughts on the Isaac Howard trade. Good trade. Love the trade. Matthew Tkachuk not scoring on a rebound. Insane. Yep. Well, 4 goals on 22 shots is not great. I don't even know what that was, brother. I feel like I'm doing way better than that. Nate Schmidt takes a shot. Matthew Tkachuk doesn't even have, like, insane shooting, so I don't know why he's picking me apart like he's some type of goal scorer. Yuri Kulik, he's into the zone. Moves it back to Mintyukov. Playing it to Nuggy. Back to Bouchard. Nugent Hopkins. Over to Mintyukov. Backdoor. Nice save by Bobrovsky yet again. We are in a hole now, a 4-1 lead for the Florida Panthers. We're going to have to score pretty quickly if we want to win this hockey game. For Hagee, tries to snipe one on PEKKA, but good positioning by me yet again. Alex Tuch take a shot, and Vitek Vanacek. It's not even Sergei Bobrovsky. Wow. Pasta can't accept game 6. You don't even know how to spell. It's accept, not accept, brother. A-C-C-E-P-T, bud. Learn how to fucking spell it. 8 minutes to go here in the third period. Still down by 3. It doesn't look like we're going to claw our way back into this game, unfortunately. But I still got to show out. I still got to get my reps in before we hit the playoff run. Because I do not want to be rusty trying to save my team from losing in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Jeff Skinner. Buried on the 4th line with Chris Knobloch, but now I'm playing him in the top 6. Or no, this is the 3rd line, right. Evander Kane moves it on over. Samuelson goes D to D with Bowen Byram. Byram walking down Main Street, and he will bury it. Cutting the lead down to 2, but the Edmonton Oilers are still down and out in this hockey game. Attaboy, Bowen Byram, bud. I was born in 2024. Yeah, your brain was, maybe. Lame excuse. Yeah, just say you can't spell, brother. Just say you can't spell. It's all good. You think Stoner's mad that the Oilers got Howard? Oh, he's 100% mad. You see the way he was going on last night? Saying that he's not better than a single forward on the Oilers and that Matthias Janmark is better than him. A 4-2 hockey game in the third period. We really got to push. Maybe even pull Pekka Pasta here if we want to go for a goalie goal. So you know what? Empty netter. Never mind. Get back in your crease, Pekka Pasta. I love the fact that I can pull myself. EA, y'all got to add this into Goalie Be a Pro. It's unbelievable that it's not here. Instead of the computer AI pulling me, why not pull myself at a good, perfect, opportune time? Like right now. Hyman walks down Main Street. And also, now that I got pulled, I'm going to hop in as Jeff Skinner. Beautiful. All right, let's see if I can cook here, chat. Let's see if I can cook. All right, empty net for the Edmonton Oilers. We are down by 2. What can we do? Nico Mikkola. Leon Draisaitl. No, why did I call for that puck? I should not have called for that. There we go. Jeff Skinner. He's going to do the Mohawk. Skinner waiting. Skinner takes a shot. Save. I got absolutely clocked. We only got 45 seconds to go. Leon Draisaitl walking out. Rebound. Nugent Hopkins trying to find Skinner. I'm trying to hook somebody. Nico Mikkola. I got to get on you. I got to get back on the back check. No. Matthew Tkachuk with an empty net to shoot at. Can he bury it? No. He's not going to bury it. No way he buries it. Moves out. Move it up to me. Here we go. Skinner through the neutral zone. Jeff Skinner wants the puck. I want the puck, baby. Find me. Nugent Hopkins rips the slap shot. Skinner. Shot. Saved by Vanacek. 20 seconds to go. Jeff Skinner again. He's mohawking. He's ripping it. And Vitek Vanacek. Unbelievable. What is this camera angle? This is the best camera angle of all time, brother. What do you mean? Jeff Skinner can't do nothing right now, bro. All right, Connor McDavid. I'm nail Connor McDavid. Oh, my God. Kulik. Back to the blue line. Bouchard can't take a shot. Over. McDavid! And he absolutely rips it. Top shelf. And all of a sudden, I know we don't have a lot of time remaining, but it is a 1-goal hockey game here in the third period. Beautiful. McDavid just ripped that top cheddar. Absolutely ripped it. Will Florida pull a Toronto? Tough Selly? Tough Selly. Are we going to pull me right away? Oh, no. Yeah, there is no time left for sure. Only 11 seconds to go in the third period. I mean, I can try pulling myself like immediately, but I don't think that's going to happen. Sam Moskevich into the zone. Marshy takes a shot. Too little, too late as the Florida Panthers yet again defeat the Edmonton Oilers on home ice. Damn. Rips in the chat.
Ho, ho, ho. Green Giants.
Rips in the chat. McDavid out here cutting everyone up even though 1 goal down. Yeah, I mean, if I had a controlled McDavid instead of Jeff Skinner the entire time, I probably would have tied that game up. Jeff Skinner being an 88 or an 83, my bad. And McDavid being a 99. All right, so let's simulate a good chunk of the regular season, and we'll probably play somebody near the end here. Maybe Colorado in the month of February. We can play that game just to 3 warm-up games, and then playoff action. Jeff Skinner being an 88. Okay, he can grow to an 87. I've seen it happen before in this game by year 2. If you pick him up in an expansion team, he can easily get to an 87. Easily. Enough, Bella. Play Boston. They're the best team right now. The best. Are they? Oh my God, they actually are. They were 32-9-1. Are you serious? That's insane. All right, let's get a good chunk of the season done. McDavid is an 88 overall in NHL 26. True. Sim engine is so slow. Pretty slow, yeah. But year number 1 will definitely be the quickest sim engine that we will get. So we have a great record, 34-11-3. I can't complain. I think at the deadline, we should probably add somebody, chat. We should go all in. Go all in every single year, because I don't know how many years we're going to do. Drug addictions and NHL 26 be a pro. That would be cool. That would be a nice addition to the game mode for sure. Do we want to play Colorado? I mean, what other matchup could we do down here? The Rangers, Winnipeg, could do the Battle of Alberta. Dallas would be a nice one. I think I'll do the Dallas Stars late in the season. Yeah, we'll do Dallas. All right. 38-13-3. Calgary was almost in the playoffs. My aunt was almost my uncle. There you go, bud. Okay, Oilers doing well. Who do we add at the trade deadline, chat? Who do we add? Play as the goalie like the title of the video. What do you think I'm doing, Black Hawker Daddy? How old are you, brother? I'm very curious. Very, very curious. The double champ does what the fuck he wants. All right, let's cook at the deadline here. We got to get somebody. Get Sider. I actually tried trading for Mo Sider, but it didn't work out. All right, trade deadline time. Top of our division. And let's try to get some players to add for our playoff run. Check available. I will be checking available. All right, available. Rasmus Anderson, not going to lie. That would be a guy I want to go after. They want a first-line forward in return, though. Jarrett McCann. What is McCann? Is he a power forward? He's a two-way. Brock Besser, chat. Do we go after Brock Besser? He's available. I think Claw's protected. You know what? Besser's the guy. Besser is the guy. We give up a first and maybe a forward. We're probably going to lose him, but that's okay. 27 first rounder. Edmonton needs to give up a player, so we give up a roster spot. Offer McDavid and Dry for Sider. Is that a fair trade? Who do we get rid of? Skinner? 83. You know what? Get rid of Jeff Skinner. Edmonton will be over this max salary cap for next season. How does that work out? EA? Brock Besser is an expiring contract. What do you mean? That doesn't make sense. It's an expiring contract. I don't have to take on that salary. Oh my fuck. This game is horrible. This game is horrible. Oh, I add in Adam Henrique and all of a sudden it fucking works out. All right, so we got to get back a forward then. Oh my god, I hate this game. Pie Suter? Chat, Pie Suter? He makes a lot of money. 1.6. 1.6. Add that to the trade. He probably has an extension kicking in. He doesn't. I know he doesn't. Because this is just the base PHL roster. All right. I'll give up 2/3 instead. 2/3. We got a blockbuster deal here at the deadline. We're 44-15-3, primed to go all the way and win the Stanley Cup. Brock Besser and Pius Suter from the Vancouver Canucks. They rejected? No way. It's like getting rejected for prom. That's crazy. All right. Let me add in Adam Henrique. And, yeah, this is going to be tough. This might be a tough trade to pull off, chat. I'm not going to lie. Add in a second rounder to the trade. I don't know, chat. I don't know if this is going to work, to be honest. I don't think we're going to get Brock Besser. We'd have to give up, like, Victor Arvidsson instead. Keep Henry, give up RV, and then throw in a third. Will this go through? I threw in Victor Arvidsson instead of Adam Henrique, and there we go. Vancouver has accepted my trade offer. We got Brock Besser, and we got Pius Suter. All right. I think that's all the trades we're going to be making at the deadline. Beautiful. Some players are pay more cash for next year, so you'll be over the cap. But Brock Besser's contract is expiring. So how would that make sense? If I'm giving up salary cap for next season in Henrique and Arvidsson, or who did I give up? Who was it again? On the fourth line, Jeff Skinner. It's an expiring contract. Like, they're not signed. I don't have to bring them back. Pass to overpay. It's not an overpay. Brock Besser's going to slide nicely on that top line with McDavid and Draisaitl. Then we got Tuck, Hyman, and Nuggie. Kane, Sutter, Janmark, Frederick, Henrique, and Perry. Who can slot in instead of Corey Perry? Yuri Kulik, right. Yuri Kulik, I'm going to move up instead. Yeah, we'll leave it that way. And then Bouchard, Byram, Troy Stetcher. Why is Troy Stetcher here? I'm in your house. Who's winning the cup next year? No idea right now, brother. Mintikov, you're going on that first line D pair. Samuelson and Wallman, Byram, and Matheson. Power play 1 looks like this. Power play 2 looks like shit. All right, Tuck, you can go on the wing. Tuck might not be a second power play guy, I'll be honest. Draisaitl, throw him there. I got to throw Connor McDavid. Instead of Wallman, we're going to go Bouchard. And yeah, instead of Matheson, I'll go Alex Tuck. Zach Hyman or Alex Tuck? I'll do Alex Tuck. Get a +5 there. Bang. And then Pekka Pasta, who's been simulating pretty well with a .921 save percentage and 6 shutouts on the season. Beautiful. All right, there's the record. Not the record. There's the lineup. Brock Besser is going to slot in nicely on our top line with Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. Beautiful. Trade for the GOAT, John Beecher. What? What did he say? The Pekka Pasta return. Yes, sir. I got that Goalie Be a Pro itch, and I didn't want to play the shitty game mode that was Goalie Be a Pro. So this is the best of both worlds. I get to win my favorite team, a Stanley Cup, play for my favorite team with my favorite player, and absolutely cook. So that's what we're doing. Where's Coco? He's behind me, sleeping. All right, we're going to play the Dallas Stars in our final regular season game before we hop in and do the playoffs. Should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of fun. All right, 49, 18, and 3. Let me make sure PEKKA is starting. I'm actually going to start PEKKA, I think, the remainder of the season now. Turn off auto-rotate goalies. We don't need you, Stu. How old is Coco? He is 17. Did Coco go on a walk today? He did. I took him down the road and back. No leash and all. No leash needed. All right, let's edit these lines. He old fart. He is an old fart, yes. All right, goalies, where are we at? Yeah, Stu, you are not starting. A little less than half my age. Crazy, eh, Justo? Crazy, brother. All right, Western Conference Finals preview. Edmonton up against Dallas. Stu shall not start. He shall not start. Here we go. On home ice. Oh my god, I need to sneeze. Holy hell. First period. 2-1 lead. Draisaitl and McDavid. Second period, we are leading 3-1. Brock Besser gets the goal. You'll love to see it. Let's throw on alternate jerseys here, Edmonton. Maybe not them. What jerseys can we throw on? Alternate. Reverse retro. Oh my god, man. What is in my eye? We'll just go, yeah, we'll go with the regular alternates. Did I play as the goaltender? I don't think I did, no. Goalie, alternate, that's all good. Beautiful. Reverse retro, I'm just going to leave it on the alternate. Here we go. Third period time. The third and final game of the regular season will be against a potential Western Conference Finals matchup up against the Dallas Stars. We are leading 3-1, and now we get to see Brock Besser in his new uniform with Edmonton, and maybe potentially he could cook in this game. He's already got a goal, so 2 more and potentially a hat trick. Rope Hintz loses that puck. Besser, McDavid, and Dry. Absolutely lethal top line. McDavid cutting in. Connor McDavid over Brock Besser. Tried to wire it. Oh, man. I have a feeling they are going to cook come playoff time. This top line is going to be a nightmare to deal with. Leon Draisaitl behind the net. He loses the foot race to Miro Heiskanen. And here come the Dallas Stars. I got to lock in, too, because Goalie Be a Pro has been a little bit harder this time around. I think I actually scaled the difficulty a tad higher than I had in Be a Pro. Rantanen from the blue line shot. It's going to get deflected. Not a save by PEKKA Pasta. I mean, I've only made 26 saves in this game, as I'm probably the reason we're winning right now, up 3-1. 12 shots for Edmonton and 3 goals. Oh, out in front, and there it is. I was reading the goddamn scoreboard, and all of a sudden, it is a 1-goal game. Nice. Fucking nice. Did I ever play goalie in IRL? IRL? No, I did not. No, I did not. Brutal. Shorten the contract length to 7 years. 84 games ain't bad. 84 games is bad. I don't like the 84 games thing. We've always had 82. Why do we got to move them, right? I play goalie IRL. Washed PEKKA? Maybe. Alright, I definitely got to lock the hell in now. I feel like I'm paying attention to the wrong things. I got to lock into that black rubber thingy. Oh no. Why Johnston? Where are you going? I can't see that puck. Alright, Alex Tuck the other way. We got the second line out for the Edmonton Oilers. We got a whole lot deeper, adding in Brock Boeser to our forward core as well, as the Dallas Stars are right back in this hockey game. Be honest, power forward, best player type and Be a Pro? I don't think so. The Oilers still have the lead in the hockey game, though. Here comes Thomas Harley for the Dallas Stars. Harley entering the zone, gives it off to Granlund, to Cody Ceci. Do not let Cody Ceci snipe it on me, man. That would be a low light of my entire Be a Pro career. Tuck, he's busting outside. He can't get it to center it. He does. Zach Hyman does not get a stick on it, though. Back to the blue line. Jake Wallman walking in. Hyman down low. Gets bodied. Get in there, Alex Tuck. You are a power forward, brother. I need you in there cooking. There we go. Hi, Suter, our new third-line center. Suter walking out. Nice save by Jake Ottinger. Thomas Harley gives it off to Jamie Benn. 7:30 left to go in this game. Benn walking in. Jamie Benn trying to go short side, but PEKKA Pasta is going to play that puck, and he's going to make the nice save. Kane, he goes cross-ice to Kulik. Up the middle to Wallman. Finds Suter. Hi, Suter. He's into the zone. Getting bodied right now by Jamie Benn. He was on his ass like he was trying to check his oil. Ben's going to dump it in deep. Hug that post, PEKKA. Oh, no. That turnover. Nice save by PEKKA Pasta. Beautiful save. Our own defenseman gave it right up the middle and damn near caused a goal. That could have tied the game up. I was not even ready for that either. Oh, nice. Mike Matheson first on the puck. Matheson over McDavid. Finds Boeser. Can't get a shot on net, though. Tyler Seguin up to Jason Robertson. Robertson hands it off to Lindell. Lindell takes a shot. Rebound. I'm luckily huggling. Luckily, I hugged that post and got over there in time. All right, Mike Matheson up the middle. Finds Brock Boeser on a 2-on-1. Boeser over Leo. Can't bury it as Ottinger will make the save. Beautiful save from Jakey. All right, I got to lock in here, chat. I got to lock in. 54 seconds to go here in the third. We are getting heavily outshot, but somehow have a lead in this hockey game as we're finally finding our offense. There it is. Janmark. Oh, Janmark tried to just literally push it in the back of the net. You think politics stay out of hockey? They do not stay out of hockey, no. Not at all. I'm going to go sit back and go conservative. Jason Robertson equals overpaid by Rick, overrated by Rick. Rick doesn't like him. He doesn't overrate him. We got full pressure in that offensive zone. Nice shot from Bouchard. 40 seconds to go here in the third. Can the Edmonton Oilers walk out of here with a victory? And it's none other than Trent Frederick who will extend our lead to 2. Beautiful. Trent Frederick, the GOAT. The fucking GOAT. He buried it. Unbelievable. From the slot, puts it in the back of the net. And he buried it. Cider with the puns right now is kind of crazy. Not going to lie. That might have just done it for the Dallas Stars in this hockey game. I'll be honest. What the hell was Otter doing? He was looking at the bird in the crowd. The puck bunny that showed up just for him. JK, no puck bunny shows up for the goaltender. That does not happen. 35 seconds to go. Jason Robertson into the zone. Empty net for Dallas. Shot on net by Rico. Doesn't even get there, though. We got an empty net to shoot at. Up the middle. Evan Bouchard finds Janmark. Matthias Janmark cannot bury the empty netter, but he retrieves the puck. Janmark, there it is. He is going to seal the deal as the Oilers win this one against the Dallas Stars. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Celebrini is the next Hawks player? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means, brother. PEKKA is back. PEKKA Pasta is back, baby. Best of both worlds. I get to win my team a Stanley Cup, and I don't have to sit through all those garbage-ass cutscenes. Also, how many times am I going to say also? I will be able to be a 99 out of the gate, too, which is a lot of fun. There we go. We pick up the victory. And all of a sudden, it is playoff time. Have to score on an empty net as the goalie? I'll try. I will 100% try. Celebrini would be great on a second or third line to develop. Oh, dear God. All right, 5-2 win over the Dallas Stars. I'll clip the past the goalie goal if it happens. Don't worry, brother. I'll clip it too. I will clip it too. When is the return of Shorzy? NHL 26. Chat, this is probably going to be a very short series. I mean, our lone goal is to win Connor McDavid a Stanley Cup. So once we get that done, probably call it there, to be honest. Pasta or Rice? I'm going to go Pasta. So we're going to sim to the end of the season now and start the playoffs. This could be a one-year series. I mean, this team's good. So the end of this season, hey, we'll see. If we lose, we'll come back for another year. But if we win, I mean, that'll be the video. Pasta or ramen? Pasta. Is it harder to score a goalie goal in 25 compared to 24 or about the same? I'm going to say it's harder, but not because of trying to score the goal is harder. I'd say the computers don't dump it in nearly as much. The easiest was definitely NHL 23 because EA also nerfed the dump-ins. They're way less powerful now, where the computer, like, they can't clear it out of their own zone to the other end of the ice on a PK. So, like, I never get an opportunity. I get way less opportunities to get a goalie goal than I did in NHL 23. So, that's the way I'm going to say it. I should get into a goalie fight. Oh, brother. I'm sure that'll happen at some point. I am sure that will happen. All right, let's do a recap on the season. Let's see how we did. Great year by the Oilers. 57 wins, 20 regulation losses, 5 in overtime for 119 points. We were the third best team in the National Hockey League, only behind the Dallas Stars and the Toronto Maple Leafs. As we had two 60-win teams in the NHL this season, that is bonkers. Florida, our arch nemesis, they came in 4th. So we could be meeting them in the Cup Finals for a 3rd consecutive season. Wouldn't be shocked if that happened. Individually, of course, Connor McDavid's going to go off in the simulation. 62 goals, 135 points. Leon had 118. Nugent Hopkins with a point per game season. Zach Hyman had 81. Brock Besser 80. Like, we have a lot of depth on this team, and wingers are nice with Hyman and Besser, who can both score a lot of goals. I mean, they had 33 and 32 respectfully. Evan Bouchard had 74 points, and for the man of the hour, Pekka Pasta, 47, 14, and 5. The man had 9 shutouts and a 923 save percentage. Ho, 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 Green Giant, I deserve the goddamn Vezina. Connor will have the most points in the NHL at 135 and the most goals at 62. For goaltenders, Pekka Pasta, he did not have the most wins. Jake Ottinger had 1 more than me. I had way more shutouts at 9, and my save percentage as a 923 was the best in the entire NHL this season. I can't even lie. We got a shit matchup right out of the gate. The Colorado Avalanche in round number 1. This is going to be a bloodbath of a series. 2 high-octane offenses going back and forth. We got the advantage in goal, but I mean, this is going to be a tough series. It's a crazy that Pasta has crash outs on NHL 25, but still plays it. How is that crazy? We know they have big dogs like Nathan McKinnon and Marty Necas. Thankfully, they don't have Mikko Rantanen anymore, so they're actually kind of weaker than they used to be. The depth does not hold up towards the Edmonton Oilers. They got the best defenseman in the series in Cale Makar, but we have the best goalie in PEKKA Pasta because Mackenzie Blackwood is only an 89 overall. All right, beautiful. That was definitely too far. Rips in the chat for Astro. What did he say? What did he say? He should have went to Vegas to smoke more slot machines. That's not crazy. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than that. I'm not going to lie. All right, so let's sim game number 1. I don't know if I'm going to hop into every playoff game, but I will hop into some for sure. Here we go. First period against the Colorado Avalanche. No score in the game. Second period, we are down 2-1. If we do tie the game up, I will possibly head into game number 1 and try to steal it. The Colorado Avalanche on the power play. Can't get anything on it. Come on, Edmonton. We got 37 shots on net and only 1 goal. That is not going to cut it. We are going to have to do a lot more than that. There we go. None other than Brock Besser. All right. Hop in time, baby. Hop in time. I want the Battle of Berta. I'm sorry to break it to you, brother, but Calgary's not that good. Don't underestimate Mackenzie Blackwood. He is no PEKKA Pasta. Not even on that level. Here we go. Late stages of the third period. We have dominated Colorado. Shots are 40-27, yet we still are tied up at 2 apiece. As it is time for PEKKA Pasta to cook, and it's time for him to win his team a hockey game. Brock Besser trying to get that line. Moves it on over to Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl stopping up, dry. Finding McDavid. McDavid going short side, but Blackwood's going to make the save. Get there, Brock Besser. Get all over that man. All over that man. All right, Brock Nelson over to Landy. Absolute bomb, but I'm going to play that puck. I am not scared. Move it up, Connor. Here we go. Brock Besser up the wing. Besser cutting into the neutral zone. There it is. Backdoor. Can't get it to go. Leon Draisaitl tried Sauce hockey, but it did not work out. Brock Nelson with less than a minute remaining in the third period of game number 1 of the very first round. Besser peeks to the middle. Brock waiting. Oh my God! Brock Besser's second of the night. Late stages of the third period might have just won us game number 1. Unbelievable. Ugh. Calgary can't be in the playoffs IRL? Maybe not. That also is not Chris Knobloch. What in the abomination fuck is that? Holy hell. Brock Besser, baby. Doesn't get any better than that. Does not get any better than that. I've never seen someone so happy over a video game. Am I not allowed to have fun now? This guy is a straight... Get off my ass, dude. Get off my fucking ass. In fact, I'm going to make you get off my ass. Not even... Like, if I got mad, I'm a hater, and I'm upset. If I get happy, I've never seen someone get so happy over a video game. Holy shit, dude. 39 seconds to go. Empty net for the Colorado Avalanche. Drouin walking in. Nice save there by PEKKA. All right, come on. We got 30 seconds to go, Edmonton. An empty netter would be beautiful, especially because I'm not too confident in my goaltending skills right now. Get there, Alex Tuck. That is nice. Alex Tuck bodies him. He misses the empty netter. Unbelievable. Samuelson. Can somebody please bury an empty netter? Oh my God, they have time. 15 seconds to go. This is going to bite us in the ass. Jonathan Drouin trying to go cross ice. Trying to cross-crease cheese it right now, but I am not standing for it. Not in the slightest. Empty net to shoot at. Evander Kane. Somebody. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins will seal the deal as the Edmonton Oilers are going to take game number 1. Beautiful.
Ho, ho, ho.
Absolutely beautiful. Did I see that Leon donated 2 full seasons worth of hockey gear to his youth team in Germany? I did see that. Good guy, Leon. Good guy, Leon. Bro really crashed out over a video game. Who crashed out over a video game? What? Nuggy Wuggy? Nuggy, baby. Chicken nuggets. I've never seen someone so mad over a video game. Me? Well, you guys gotta also remember, like, my job is to entertain you guys. That is also a part of my job. I just can't sit here and have no emotion. Nobody's gonna watch that, right? And there we go. Big victory in game 1. Dub City, baby. Alright, let me grab a drink before we head into game number 2. God forbid a man wants to have fun on video game. Exactly! What happened to having fun on video games? That's why video games were invented in the first place. God damn. God forbid a white boy catch a vibe on a video game. God forbid. What, like a white boy can't catch a vibe anymore? Come on, dog. Shove that hating up your ass. All right, I got to turn on my fan. My fan's got to turn on. It is indeed fan time. All right. Crank that up to 2. UGM Pasta, imagine crashing out over somebody saying you're too happy. That's crazy. You can't let the haters get to you. I can do whatever I want, John. Just like right now, if I wanted to ban you for 5 minutes. Oops, my finger slipped. I can ban you for 5 minutes. Take a seat, bud. The double champ does what the fuck he wants, mate. All right. Pasta sounds 50. I sound 50? Chat, I do not sound that old. Not at all. I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe it. Crazy accent. Fucking right, laddie. All right, here we go. Game 2, still have home ice advantage over Colorado. We got a 1-1 tie after 1 second period, 2-1 lead, and the Oilers will hold on and go up 2-0 in the series. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You sound 24. You sound 49. Rips. You sound in your 20s. Chat, you guys realize I don't think my voice is going to change from now until I'm 80. I'm probably going to sound similar. I might get a little more raspy. But after you hit a certain age, your voice is your voice, and you can't really do anything about it. Stop fucking bullying me, goddammit! Alright, game 3. We're in Colorado now. We are now in Colorado for game number 3. First period, we are down 2-1. Ross Colton and Gabriel Landeskog. Second period, still 8-1 deficit. If we do tie the game up, I'm willing to hop in. Thank you, Adam Henrique. Beautiful. Are you going to turn on camera? On what camera? Turn on what camera, brother? What are you talking about? I sound like I'm already in the retirement home. Nice. Appreciate it. Why do I always forget to click goaltender? I be forgetting. I'm not going to lie. I be forgetting. Yeah, my voice has been the same since about 18. Exactly, yeah. Your voice doesn't really change. You can get a little bit deeper, but... Here we go. Game 3. We got 16:30 left to go in the third period. Adam Henrique tied the game up at 2. And the Edmonton Oilers have an opportunity to take a dominating 3-0 series lead over the Colorado Avalanche. This is a must-win for the Avs. I'm not going to lie. If they lose this game, they might be cooked. Here we go. McDavid the other way. We got a 3-on-2. Alex Tuck over. Hyman. Shot. Rebound. And there it is. Mac Daddy himself. Connor McDavid. First goal of the postseason. And the Oilers have taken the lead here in the third period. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Strong start here, man. Colorado might be cooked. I've assembled a damn good team here in Edmonton. A damn good team. Mac Daddy. I should have called him Mick Daddy. We still have 14 minutes to go in this third period. Lots of time for me to allow a goal. Trust me, I've been here many, many times. I know trouble in paradise when I see it. Connor McDavid stopping up. McDavid looks like a god out there. He's so quick. He's so fast. He's so good. McDavid's going to bury it for his second of the night. And the Edmonton Oilers now have a 2-goal lead, all thanks to their captain. The big Mac David strikes yet again. Love to see it. You love to see it. McDavid going to get that cup this run. He's going to get the cup, brother. That's the lone goal of this video, is to win Connor McDavid a Stanley Cup. That's all I want to do. That is all I want to do. He's so quick, he's so fast, and he finishes it. Indeed, he does. McDavid just be finishing everybody off right now. Holy pause. We got a 4-2 lead in the third period. I'm feeling a lot better about the Edmonton Oilers' chances of potentially sweeping Colorado now. I mean, we still got a whole game number 4 to play, but we go up 3-0. That is definitely a good sign. McDavid looks like a god out there, dude. He's just doing his thing. Attribute effects has to stay 10 out of 10. Nathan MacKinnon. Oh my god, MacKinnon, you just put it on Bouchard's tape, buddy. All right, up to Brock Besser, finding Draisaitl. Hands it off. McDavid for the Hattie, and Mackenzie Blackwood says no. Take notes, Patrick Kane. Thanks for wearing a Sens jersey in the Discord, brother. That's over a year old. That is like a year and a half old. 9:40 left to go. Samuelson walking from the blue line. Nice tip there by Nuggy, but it did not go in the back of the net, so we got to lock in. We still got, what, 8:45 left to play? Nichushkin over Landy. Come on, Gabriel Landeskog. You're the captain. You got to lead by better example than that. A backhander on PEKKA Pasta is not going to work. Nugent Hopkins shot, and Blackwood with the save. Pelly has just been chilling, working a job probably. Damn. Where the hell has Pelly been? Please let the Oilers win the cup. Brother, that is my goal. I'm going to work tirelessly to win them the cup. Pelly can't reach his phone to type, yet he's watching the stream. Is Pelly here? I don't know if Smelly Pelly's here. I'll be honest. 7:11 left to go here in the third. A 4-2 lead still for the Edmonton Oilers as we try to hold on to it. Try to go up 3-0 in this series as Blackwood's going to flash the leather. But Colorado just has no juice offensively right now. They look slow, they look lethargic, and they look out of shape, I'll be honest. Samuelson down low. He's going to play it around. Get there, Jake Wallman. He keeps it in. Nugent Hopkins trying to spin and fire that. Here come the Avs. 5 hard miles here for Edmonton. Valeri Nichushkin to Brock Nelson. Where's the puck at? Nice block there by Jake Wallman. Beauty block by Jakey boy. He's going to end up losing it. I mean, it's 2-on-2 in the corner. Can we retain it? Nice. Tuck moves it up, and the Edmonton Oilers have cleared the zone. Samuelson gets bodied, though. You got to dump that in, Samuelson. You get the line, you dump it in, brother. Alex Tuck gets bumped off the puck by Girard. He still has it. Takes a shot. Nice save by Blackwood, and it is out of play. Did bro really just say it'll be Calgary and Florida next season? Don't think so, buddy. Late stages of this third period. The Edmonton Oilers trying to go up 3-0 in the series. Draisaitl can't take a shot. McDavid on the backhand. Brock Besser, where are you going? Over to McDavid. Connor McDavid finds Brock Besser. Brock Besser just killing some time in the offensive zone, although it looked like he took a heart attack there. I'm not even going to lie. I know Colorado's probably going to pull their goalie pretty shortly here. 50 seconds to spare. There it is. Blackwood's going to the bench. Cross ice, and look at the defensive play by Evan Bouchard. Right place, right time. That is why we're paying 10.5 to that guy. Brock Besser, you got an empty net to shoot at, brother. Off the post, McDavid for the ho-ho hat trick in game number 3. As what is going on with Brock Besser? Chat, did y'all see that? Somebody had to have seen that. We got to get a fucking replay right now. I need a replay. Brock Besser can't stay on his feet. Where is Besser at? Not only could Brock Besser not bury the empty netter right there. I know he's kind of in the rock star zone, but come on, man. Not only could Brock Besser not bury that puck on the empty netter, I know he's kind of in the rock star zone, but put it on your forehand and put it in the back of the net. He misses. McDavid cleans it up. But watch after the play here. Besser with Miles Wood and Devon Taves. I don't know. Oh, Devon Taves with a slew foot on my man Brock Besser. Unbelievably dirty play by Devon Taves. Suspend him immediately. He should not be allowed to play for game number 4 if this is the dirty tactics that Colorado will resort to. Dirty. So dirty. Unbelievable. That is a dirty play by a dirty player. Oh, man. I remember when Pasta was telling the chat how he invented fire. I did. Bouchard playing good defensively. Did you watch the playoff run outside of the cup final? All right. Why is Pasta so old? Actually, Pasta is 18-year-old. 18? I believe he's 18, right? Let's see. How old is PEKKA Pasta? I think he's 18 years old. I probably should have put him at like 27 to just make him like in his prime. But yeah, he's what? 19. So he's only a rook. He is only le rookie. Also, we can add Pekka Pasta to other teams and have other goals. Like maybe I put him on Chicago and we try to build a team around him, actually hop into some playoff games. I'm 100% willing to do that, chat. Play more goalie, be a pro in that way. Be a lot of fun. All right, here we go. Game 4, get the brooms out. First period, 3-0 lead. Kulik, Sutter, and Kane. Second period, a 4-1 lead as the Edmonton Oilers have just swept the Colorado Avalanche in round number 1.
Ho, ho, ho.
Did you watch the playoffs outside the most important series? Well, you guys are acting, or that guy acted like Bouchard can't play well defensively, which is just untrue. Deja vu from when Shorzy got injured on Utah. That was a nightmare, I'm not gonna lie. That was an absolute nightmare. All right, where is let's advance another day. Can I put it down to 1? Thank you very much. Chat, who are we gonna end up playing in round 2? Who is it going to be? Who is it going to be? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? It will be... Okay. Okay. The Battle of Alberta for round number 2. It really doesn't get any better than this. The last time we played them in the second round, we gentlemen swept their ass and absolutely dominated them. Sent them into a rebuild, so let's do the same here in 2025. Battle of Alberta, baby. Battle of AB. Alrighty. I'm just going to keep everything the same. I don't think I need to do anything. Let's go, Flames. Lyndon, I thought... Lyndon has a new team every single week. He liked Columbus. He liked Tampa Bay. I think he liked Florida, too, maybe. And now he's on Calgary. Like, how many teams do you like, brother? Pasta thought he could ban me. Bro needs to learn how to calm down like a good boy. Brother, I can ban you again. Rips in the chat. Whoops. Butterfingers. Here we go. Game number 1, first period. 2-0 lead. McDavid and Alex Tuck. Second period, a 3-0 lead. And the Oilers are going to dominate. And they will win 3-0. Beautiful. Plus, at least I'm supporting a Canadian team. Brother, the issue is... You have been supporting multiple teams over the last, 4 months, I think. Something of that sort. Here we go. Game 2, first period. Still a 1-0 lead. Yet again, Alex Tuck is scoring at will on the Edmonton Oilers. Second period, we got ourselves a tie entering the third. All right, we'll hop into the third period. We will hop into the third period. No worries. No worries. Just be happy. Whoops, I gave him 10. That's fine. He can sit for 10. Holy hell, chat. I've needed to sneeze basically the entire stream. Third period time in Edmonton for game number 2. Third period time for the Oilers here in Edmonton. We're trying to get a 2-0 series lead, and we have yet to lose a playoff game as Connor McDavid just absolutely ripped that one in the back of the net. How does he keep getting away with this?
Ho, ho, ho.
Green Giant.
Green Giant. I want in on the action. Lyndon, you're the bandwagon final boss. Maybe he is, yeah. Love your channel. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you, dude. The Big Mac David. The Big Mac David. 19:20 left to go here in the third period. Still a lot of time for the Calgary Flames to get back in this hockey game, but Pekka Pasta between the pipes. I have been solid so far in the playoff run. Coronado takes a shot. Nice save by Pekka. Hug that post, baby. Hug that post. Y'all should have got me when I was still struggling with goalie. Right now, I feel a little bit locked in. I feel like I can cook here. Draisaitl the other way. We got a 3-on-2. Over to Brock Besser. Besser takes a shot. It is a little bit wide. Rasmus Anderson getting board play by Leo. There we go. McDavid, get in on the action, buddy. Get in on the action. Tag in. It is a SmackDown versus Raw tag team match. Besser over. Okay, why did Evan Bouchard just bomb away an absolute muffin? I know this man can shoot better than that. Huberdeau, he's into the zone. I got to lock in. Jonathan Huberdeau stopping up. Nice little delay. Weegar, he goes D to Anderson. Anderson finds Kadri. Colorado, or not Colorado, Calgary getting some zone time right now. A one-timer. Doesn't even reach Pekka Pasta as the Oilers defending extremely well here in the postseason. We get a 2-on-1. Draisaitl trying to go short side, but Dustin Wolf will make the save. What a save by Pekka. That was a routine save. That was a routine save. Very routine. I'm going to go full forecheck and still until we have a 2-goal lead. 12:31 left to go here in the third. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins going to lose that draw. Miro Ranoff. He loses it. Nuge over Hyman. Nice save by Dustin Wolf yet again. Let's go past it. Is he still in year one? Yes. We're probably, this will not be a long series at all. We're gonna win. We're gonna play pretty much until we win McDavid a cup. 11:46 left to go. Blake Coleman getting bodied by Zach Hyman right now. Remember, Hyman led the postseason in hits, even though he didn't play in the Stanley Cup Finals. Anthony Mantha. Bad pass, extremely bad pass, and the Edmonton Oilers are easily out of their zone. Halfway through this third period, we are holding on to a 1-goal advantage, all thanks to our captain and Connor McDavid. Get there, Nuggy. There we go. Nugent-Hopkins. Alex Tuck walking down Main Street, but the young rook himself, Dustin Wolf, is going to make the save. I don't even know how Calgary made the second round, I'll be honest. I didn't think they were a playoff team, let alone a second-round playoff team. 7:15 left to go. Tuck finding Nuggy. Gets bodied, though. Here comes Calgary the other way. Sharangovich for the Calgary Flames. He's into the zone, centering it. Where's the puck at? Coleman. Uyghur. Whoa, nice save there by Pekka. I was locked in. I was ready for it. Jake Wallman bodying his guy. And the Oilers with 5:20 left to spare in the third. It is time to trap it up. We don't need any more goals. Oh my! Never mind. Pius Sutter will bury it. A beautiful one-timer. And I mean, he's going to extend the lead to 2. Barring an absolutely historic collapse, that should be game. Fast, I sub to you. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you very much. I call Justo Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan Kenobi. You okay, Coco? Lie down, buddy. If you look up bandwagon in the dictionary, you'll see Lyndon's picture. Yeah, you might. Brother, it is not Evan Bouchard's fault that the Edmonton Oilers lost in the Cup Finals. I don't know how else to tell you that without just straight up saying it. Beautiful insurance marker there by Pius Sutter, and barring an absolutely historic collapse here, Evander Kane, what are you doing? Do you want to get traded during the playoffs, bud? Calm down. Past, I'm new, I'm late, I missed the last stream. Can I have... Hawks fan. The brain rot in that comment was just too much. It was just too much. 4 minutes to spare in the third. Yuri Kulik trying to come in. Kulik, he's going to miss the net, though. Kane gets in on the forecheck. Hard-nosed Kane, man. The changes that I made to this roster, I am loving. Everybody's chipping in. Besser, Sutter, Kulik's doing work. Evander Kane's not even taking penalties, and the Edmonton Oilers have yet to lose in the postseason. We are going to start out 6-0 as we're going to go up 2-0 over the Calgary Flames in round number 2. Pekka Pasta makes the save. Rebound. Nice save again. How did I even do that? Empty net for the Flames. They are going for broke. 50 seconds to go here in the third. A 2-goal hockey game. Bowen Byram over to Mike Matheson. Matheson just loses the puck. That is horrible. Nice. There we go. Brock Besser. What are we doing, brother? Like, are we being serious right now? That's a 40-goal man that can't bury it. There we go. Brock Besser, third of the postseason, will be an empty netter.
Ho, ho, ho.
LOL, Flames lose. Pass the Can You Face reveal. Oh, I'm losing brain cells. I'm losing brain cells. See, you guys are joking, but some people actually are like that. Dude can't score a goalie goal. LOL. Quit banning. Brother, nobody knows who you are, dude. I'm just going to ban you again. I'm having a lot of fun. Rips in the chat for John John. He is gone. John John is gone. 30 seconds to spare here in the third period. The Edmonton Oilers have done the work for Pekka Pasta. I mean, a 3-goal lead actually now. There's no way I'm going to blow that in 20 seconds as Dustin Wolf, he's going to save that puck. No, the Flames lost. Now he's gone. I think we need to rename him for to Gone instead of John. Or we can just say Rip John because he's gone. 20 seconds to go in the third. Edmonton is just... All right, Edmonton, calm down a little bit. Let's sit back. Let's relax. We don't need any more goals. But I guess Connor McDavid says, fuck that. I'm going to bury another one. Who got banned for 24? John got gone. The Edmonton Oilers going to take a 2-0 series lead in the second round against the Calgary Flames. Oh, man. I knew I forgot something, chat. I meant to go live on TikTok as well. Somebody has to remind me to do that. I keep forgetting. Bye-bye, Flames. They are gone, laddie. He's at it again. He is at it again. That is my same reaction when I look at myself in the mirror when I wake up in the morning. I'm not going to lie. That's the same reaction I have. I'm going to do my career like yours. You gave me a great idea. Glad to help out, brother. Glad to help out. Alrighty. 13 seconds to go in the third. The Flames getting dominated. Edmonton going to improve to 6-0 in the postseason, as we've pretty much dominated so far in the playoffs. Calgary doesn't seem to have an answer for the Edmonton Oilers with the greatest goaltender of all time, as we protect home ice, and then we head to Calgary for Game 3.
Ho, ho, ho.
Green Giant. Someone has to remind you to do your own job. Okay, Cider, let's slow down a little bit with that, shall we? I literally remembered, like, I'd say a half hour before I went live, but then I had to go to the liquor store. So, I think that's probably what got me to forget about it. Forget about it! McDavid does not care. He does not care. That man just wants to score. Probably going to have, like, 40 points in the playoff run, so I doubt I'm going to win the Conn Smythe, but doesn't even matter, chat. In the real Be A Pro, I've already won a Conn Smythe. I don't care. I do not care. All right, let's go to Game 3. Here we go. Game 3 in Calgary. First period, 2-1 lead for the Oilers. Pius Suter and Leon Draisaitl. Jake Bean, though, he gets one on PEKKA. Second period, oh my God, the Edmonton Oilers, they are going to go up 3-0, as it seems nobody can contain this Edmonton squad. They are on a mission. Absolute mission. 7-1.
Ho,
fucking
ho, ho.
stomping. We stomped them, chat. We straight up stomped them. I'm not going to lie. All right. Game 4 is an elimination game. Are we really about to sweep the entire postseason? Are we really about to do that? I'm not going to lie. I would be shocked if we went undefeated in the playoff run. But you never know. A 99 overall goalie on this Oilers squad. I mean, it's definitely doable. First period, 1-1 tie. Besser and Hunt. Second period, 3-1 lead. Kane and McDavid, as we are now 20 minutes away from advancing back to the conference finals. I don't think the Calgary Flames can really hang with us, chat. I don't know if any team can really hang with us. I'll be real. I will be real. All right, here we go. 20 hard miles. 20 hard miles. Here we go. 20 hard miles in the Saddle Dome, and we are back to the conference finals. We got a 3-1 advantage. Oh no, Jonathan Huberdeau walking in over Kadri, saved by PEKKA. Beautiful save by La Pekka Pasta, baby. There we go. 19 minutes to go. The Oilers are holding on to a 2-goal advantage, so I am feeling pretty confident right now that we can potentially sweep the first 2 rounds and gear up for the conference finals. Coronado goes cross ice to Tyson Barrie. Jonathan Huberdeau entering the zone. Huberdeau stopping up. Frost takes a shot, and PEKKA will cover the puck up. 107 people in here and only 9 likes. Oh, no, there's actually 44. Where are you seeing 9 at, brother? It shows me 44 likes. $17 minutes to go. There we go. Oh, really? Evan Bouchard, are you serious right now, bro? Go, Brock Besser. You're all alone. Besser on the B-way. Brock cannot bury it, but McDavid, he's there. Trying to center it. Connor can't get a shot on net either. Good defending by the Calgary Flames. I mean, their season is on the line right now. Nazem Kadri just walked that guy. Kadri over Coronado and PEKKA Pasta. Flashing the leather. Nice save again. Why do I continue to play that puck when I shouldn't have? Rasmus Anderson goes D to D. Mackenzie Weegar, nice save again by PEKKA. I mean, I am just making it as risky as possible. I think I got to get a thumbnail there, Chad. That was thumbnail worthy for sure. The Nazem Kadri shot, the first one, where I gloved it. Yeah, right here. This is thumbnail worthy for Pekka Pasta. Just a routine save for the greatest goaltender in NHL history. "13 minutes to go here in the third period. It is still a 3-1 affair in Calgary. Sharangovich goes cross-ice to Farabee. Farabee, backhand. Oh my god, I definitely did not expect that man to go on the backhand there. All right, Brock Besser, can you cook? Over to Alex Tuch. Tuch, get it in deep. Just get it in deep. You got 2 guys on you. Pause. Nugent Hopkins over Tuch, trying to tip it in, but he can't get it to go on Dustin Wolf. How can you not like Pekka Pasta? I don't know. Chat, if you guys are new here, enjoy my live streams, enjoy my videos, make sure you hit that sub button. We are on the road to 50K, and I go live pretty much every single day. Halfway. Okay. All right, Alex Tuch, are you that guy? Blake Coleman comes out for the Calgary Flames. Pekka Pasta has been solid so far in the playoff run. I don't think... Okay, I'm not going to say that. Out in front again. Nice save by Pekka. Somehow the leather actually caught that. I was desperately out of position there, but a 99 overall goaltender definitely saved my ass. Zach Hyman's into the zone. Hyman down low. Centers it to Nuggy. Nugent Hopkins. He gets rubbed off that puck. Alex Tuch. He's getting rubbed in the corner right now. Can I get in there? I want some rubs too. Samuelson finding Alex Tuch. Tuch losing the puck. Just killing time, though, in the offensive zone. I love that. I love the fact that we are just killing the clock right now. Matthias Samuelson. Back to Jake Wallman. Wallman goes D to D. Horrible D to D pass there. Luckily, Wallman is back, and he can definitely cover it. By Suter. Oh, my God. He got ran over like a goddamn human laying on the train tracks. Where are you going, Jake Wallman? Okay, Wallman's going for a skate. It is okay. Jake Wallman over to Yuri Kulik. Yuri Kulik's into the zone. Kulik to the outside, finding Sutter. Sutter to Kulik, and a nice save by Dustin Wolf. All right. I feel like I'm playing great. And I feel like our team is playing even greater, honestly. They haven't really given me much of a negative overall. They've been leading in almost every single game. 2:30 left to go here in the third period. Coronado entering the zone. Over to Huberdeau, and Pekka Pasta makes the save. I'm thinking back now to William Nylander. How on earth did that man snipe it on me? McDavid walking down Main Street. McDavid can't bury it, though. Connor McDavid tried to get his, 7th goal of the postseason so far. Less than a minute remains, potentially, on Calgary's season in round number 2, as the Edmonton Oilers try to start out their playoff run 8-0. We got full pressure in the offensive zone. 40 seconds to spare. Brock Besser over to Bouchard. Finding McDavid on the backhand. It is somehow going to fly behind the net. Brock Besser going to work right now. What a W pickup at the trade deadline. That pickup was amazing for us. Absolutely amazing. Who is the next mod? Chat. Type 1 in the chat if you want to become a mod. I got to turn off my fan. I'm getting a little cold right now. 25 seconds to go. Miroyanov moves up to Sharangovich. Over to Backlund. Nice. There we go. High Sutter. Over to Evander Kane. Calgary was not able to pull their goaltender, but that might do it. And Evander Kane peats up the middle. 12 seconds to go on the Flames season. They're not even pressuring with their season on the line. Yuri Kulik missing the empty netter, but it doesn't even matter. The Edmonton Oilers have been perfect so far in the postseason as they start out the playoffs 8-0 en route to their 2nd consecutive conference finals. Bang, bang, Green bang. Giant. Beautiful. Green Giant, baby. Oilers perfection. We have yet to lose. We have yet to lose in the postseason. It is unbelievable. You should do franchise mode in your next video. I think what we're going to do maybe tomorrow is a GM mode with the Washington Capitals, where we try to win Ovi one more cup before he retires. Kind of similar to what we do with Sid. We do Ovi. It's only fair if we do it with Sid. We got to do it with Ovechkin. Greatest goal scorer of all time. Rebuild the Capitals until Ovi retires. Try to win him a cup. I'm good with that. That way we got like 3 different series on the go. We'll have this one, which will take probably only, I'd say probably 2 live streams. I doubt this goes. Maybe we do 2 seasons, who knows? But we'll have this, we'll have the GM mode, and we'll have videos that I record throughout this summer. So we'll have a few series. We can switch it up every single fucking day, lad. All right, who we got in the conference finals? Do the rebuild with Brent Burns? I'm good. Brent Burns is not on the level of those 2 legends. Ovi deserves one more. He does. What's wrong, Coco? You getting up, brother? All right, I got to bring my dog upstairs. What do you want, buddy? You done sleeping? You are done napping. All right, come here. I'll bring you upstairs, buddy. Holy shit. Holy titties, it is cold down here. Alright, let me shut that door. I'm gonna have to have the fan on, though. This fan is way too cold, man. Way too cold. Crazy. Do you think they bring back GM Connected? I don't know, brother. They said it was in their plans. It's hilarious to me. Like, everybody for like the last decade has been clamoring for GM Connected, but yet nobody who wants it in the game has ever played it. Were you guys even there for NHL like 14 when they had GM Connected? It didn't work. It was broken. It was quite literally broken. But now everybody wants it. It's crazy. Like, it never, like, maybe now with the new hardware it can actually work, potentially. But like, it was a horrible game mode when they released it. It didn't work. It was slow. It didn't work. It was buggy. But now everybody wants it. I don't know. I wasn't alive? What? Rips in the chat. Rips in the fucking chat. That is crazy. I wasn't even alive is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. GM Connected was dog shit. Waste of PR. Brand new game. Because you know we're getting a big change and that'll be it. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, who do we got in the conference finals, chat? Will it be Dallas again? The Dallas Stars? No, Minnesota. Okay, Minnesota. We literally almost had a complete accurate Final Four in the postseason. If Dallas just had to beat the Minnesota Wild, it would have been Dallas, Edmonton, Florida, and Carolina. Instead, we are going to play the Minnesota Wild in the Western Conference Finals. Who's the next moderator? I don't know. Past, I subscribe to you. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, let's look at their lineup. Let's look at their lineup. Oilers will win. I mean, we're undefeated. It's going to be hard to beat us. I'm not going to lie. With a 99 overall goaltender, it is going to be tough to beat. All right. Now, the Wild do have some top-end talent, like Kirill Kaprizov at a 95 overall. Joel Eriksson Ek is decent for a first-line center. I mean, a little bit low at an 86. Boldy's an 88. Zook's an 87. They really cannot hold a candle, though, to our team. At least offensively. Defensively, Brodin and Faber are nice, but we got 87s and 88s on our team. Evan Bouchard's a 90 overall. And then in goal, it is not even remotely close. Pekka Pasta is a 99 overall. And I think I saw Philip Gustafson flipping burgers at Burger King the other day. They're not in the same universe. They are not in the same universe. Alrighty. Yeah, sim to game number 1. Sim to game number 1. When will I do my next live stream? Tomorrow. Here we go. First period, conference finals. Down by 1. Kirill Kaprizov on Pekka Pasta. Second period, still a 1-0 deficit for the Edmonton Oilers. All right. Still a 1-0 deficit. Let's see if we can go in here and let's see if we can cook. Pasta going to lose to Florida. Honestly, that would be so perfect if we could play Florida in the Cup Finals. I would actually love that. All right, I'm turning my fan off, dude. I'm so cold. Here we go. Conference Finals hockey in Edmonton yet again, and we are playing the Minnesota Wild. Kirill Kaprizov losing that puck. He's got the lone goal in this hockey game so far, as Edmonton has been struggling to beat Philip Gustafsson, and we did allow a goal. So, I mean, PEKKA is doing his job. He's allowed to at least allow one. What? He is allowed to at least allow one. Why am I stuttering so bad? All right, Brock Faber moves on over to Joel Eriksson. I know the offense of Edmonton can definitely come alive in a short span. Draisaitl moves over to Brock Besser, and Gustafsson's going to cover it up. Thank you, Justo, for the $2 super chat. Chat, spam Past is the GOAT. Appreciate it, bud. I was honestly wondering, I was like, why is everybody saying Past is the GOAT in the chat? 16:24 remains. So we got an offensive zone draw. McDavid, he's going to end up losing it, really. McDavid's got a 99 faceoff rating, and yet he cannot win a draw against Eriksson. Boldy walking in. Pekka has to be on his P's and Q's here in the third, man. If I'm not, this game could easily get out of the way. Oh, my God. What a save by Pekka. The Minnesota Wild are trying to cook. Jonas Brodin back to the line. Boldy turns it over. Here we go, McDavid. You got some room. He doesn't have a lot of energy, though. Connor McDavid to the outside, over. Draisaitl cannot bury it. Nice back check there by Brodin. And here come the Wild. Mats Zuccarello into the zone. Poked off his stick. Zach Hyman's going to turn around, and here we go on the counterattack. Alex Tuch entering the zone. Tuch, did he ring that off the bar? I don't even know if he rung it off the bar. Down low to Nuggy. Edmonton is cycling around right now, and there it is. The tap-in merchant himself, Zach Hyman's first of the playoff run, and Edmonton will tie the game up. Beautiful. Lovely. You love to see it, chat. You love to see it. Connor McDavid, or not McDavid, Zach Hyman tipping that puck in. That looked a little bit high. That did look a little bit high, I'm not going to lie. Night stream, we'll see. We'll see what happens. If I have anything interesting that I'm doing, I could go live for it. All right, we still got lots of time in this third period, and we're only tied up at 1. Gustav Nyquist literally getting bullied right now by Matthias Samuelsson. All right, Jack Hyman, you got to go in this game. You're first of the playoff run, and he elects to do a backhander after that. Am I Canadian? I am Canadian indeed, yes. Is it the first round? No, this is the conference finals. Conference finals, game number 1. 9:45 left to go. Oh my God, get in there, Kulik. Yuri Kulik moves it back. All right, Pekka, your time to shine. I think the trapezoid rule is on. I think it is on, so I'm going to handle that puck a little bit differently here. Are the Wild going to try to forecheck me? Are they going to send 2? Are they going to send 2? If they only send 1, I'm going to try score a goalie goal. All right. That's Zuccarello. I'm going to put you... That is not. That is Boldy. Actually, no. That is Rossi. All right. Spin cycle. Pekka Pasta going for the goalie goal. And here we go. No! Kulik, why? Yuri Kulik just stole my goalie goal. That bastard. Chad, I'm mad. I'm mad. Yuri Kulik, dead ass, just stole my goal. Literally just stole my goal. Brutal, brutal. He probably does take the puck. Chat, that's what I did. I took the puck, I shot the puck, and I didn't shoot it hard enough. Desperately tried to get the game winner in this hockey game, but I couldn't do it, man. I could not do it. Ryan Hartman, he's entering the zone. Hartman leaving it, but Minnesota has got virtually 0 offense in this third period. It has been all Edmonton here in game 1. A backdoor! Oh my God. I don't know why I just moaned like that. Pasta, I'm going to go eat tacos. You have fun, brother. Luckily, no fight. Yeah, I know. I almost got a fight there. Almost got the fighting animation. Do I play hockey? Played it since I was 4. Back to the blue line. Matthias Samuelsson. Over Wallman. Tip. No. Okay, no tip. I want more than the tip. Just put it in the net. Yeah, it's that simple. Just put it in the back of the net, brother. Put it in the back of the net. It is quite literally that simple, Pekka Pasta. That goddamn simple. 3:10 left to go. We got full pressure. Uh-oh. I smell. You smell that, chat? It is barbecue chicken. I am smelling a Edmonton Oiler game winner here in the late stages of the third. It might even be Pekka Pasta. Who knows? Come on. Let's get that puck out. Mintyukov to Bouchard. Break it out. We're going all out. Full attack. Leon Draisaitl. Carve up that 1-3-1, boys. What are we doing? What in the name of God are we doing? Freddie Goodrow walking in. Goodrow trying to go backdoor. I'm hugging that post. Less is more, Pekka Pasta. You haven't had to do a lot of action lately, so less is more. Pasta was already the GOAT at 4 years old. Appreciate it, bud. Oh my god, what is going on in the corner right now? Is Brock Besser and the other guy having a baby? Is that Kirill? I think it was. Back at the blue line. Over to Bouchard. Finding Besser, who bombs it away, but a little bit wide. He couldn't keep it in the zone either. 30 seconds to go here in the third period. McDavid, nah, he's got no energy. Alex Tuch has energy, though. Alex Tuch, oh my god, Alex Tuch, you could have buried it. You had the game on your stick. Down low to Besser. Besser, back to Bouchard. Shot, save, rebound. Tuch to Besser. Over to Bouchard. Can't get a shot on net. Only 10 seconds remain here in regulation of game number 1. Matt Boldy finding Eriksson Ek. Eriksson Ek trying to go wide. A little bit too wide. And it looks like we are headed to overtime here in game number 1. All right, chat. OT. It is overtime. It is overtime, and I have no water left. Nice. Time for Pasta's favorite time of the game. Oh, yeah, my favorite time. Yes, I can't wait for endless OT. I cannot wait for endless OT here in game number 1. Triple, quadruple overtime. Here we go. Shots are 37-22 for the Oilers, yet we are all knotted up at 1. Kirill Kaprizov trying to steal game number 1 for the Islanders. For the Islanders, for the Wild. What am I saying, dude? All right, here we go. Edmonton trying to protect home ice, trying to protect their undefeated record so far in the postseason. His favorite time is the shootout. Oh, dear God. Do not mention that. I'm getting PTSD flashbacks right now. (18:24). Connor McDavid. He's going to win the draw. No, he will not. Jonas Brodin's going to skate that puck out. I think EA's got to add in the Stanley Cup playoff logo back here. Jonas Brodin in the slot. Nice save there by Pekka. Beautiful save from Pekka Pasta. And here we go. Connor McDavid on a 1-3-1 McDavid. Come on. Why is McDavid just getting the puck poked off his stick so easily, bruh? He's the best player in the world, the best player of all time. What are we doing here? Brock Besser, where are you going, please? There we go. Evan Bouchard leading that rush. Bouchard entering the zone. Bouchard again. Centering it. And McDavid gets robbed by Gustafsson. All right. We're okay. We are doing okay. I wish I could change the lineup. I really wish I could do that. You know what? I think I'm going to do a 1-3-1 also. We got Ryan Nugent-Hopkins on the draw right now. The Nuge loses the draw. Brock Faber goes D to D to Brodin. And here come the Wild. Pekka Pasta has not had a heavy... Pekka Pasta has not had a heavy workload so far. But I mean, I've been solid when I've needed to be. Move it up. There we go. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Cross ice to Tuch. What is that, Alex Tuch? Why are we doing that, buddy? Why in the God's name of vain are we doing that? Jake Wallman over. Samuelson finding Hyman. Finding Jakey. Edmonton is moving that puck around very well. Okay. What the fuck was that? EA, man. Y'all literally can't make this up. I believe it was Zach Hyman. Look at this. Matthias Samuelson at the blue line. Tons of room to move the puck to literally anybody. He could go D to D. Could go over to Alex Tuch or whoever the hell that is. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins over there. But no. He's going to hand it off to Zach Hyman, who's literally still getting up from getting rocked like minutes before that. Hyman's not even on his feet yet, and he's sending the puck to his way. Fucking this game, man. This game sometimes is absolutely bonkers. Marco Rossi over to Nyquist. I need some NyQuil after watching the computer AI go back and forth. 10 minutes to go. Alex Tuch entering the zone. There it is. Hyman. Oh my, Shaq Hyman had the game on his stick and he couldn't bury it. We have full pressure, but that means Minnesota's going to easily skate out of their zone. Jared Spurgeon finding Nyquist. Gets a weird shot that doesn't even get on net. I mean, only 25 shots and we're like halfway through overtime. Minnesota hasn't done much here. In the late stages of this hockey game, Freddie Goodrow entering the zone. He's going to dump it in deep. Get in there, Jake Wallman. Play that puck out. Evander Kane moves it up to Sutter. A 1-3-1 is going to trap it up by Minnesota. I mean, the computers don't know what to do when they face the Greek power. That is a 1-3-1. What are we doing here, man? This is probably the sloppiest hockey we've seen so far. Ryan Hartman into the zone. Hartman over. Goodrow takes a shot. Nice save there by Pekka, though. Maybe I was a little bit out of position. Luckily, my 99 overall saved me. And I mean, if we have double overtime, I might drive off a cliff. I'm not going to lie. You're so cringe. I'm so cringe. Aw. What did I do? Chat, what did I do that was cringe? EA Voodoo? Maybe. Please, EA gods, bless me with an overtime goal right now. I do not want to sit through another OT. Kirill Kaprizov takes a shot. Pekka with the save. I'm going to play that puck. I am not afraid. The problem is, like, they don't have any strategy adjustments. They're just going to trap it up in overtime as Adam Henrique looked like Connor McDavid there for a second. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. Nice. Janmark trying to go short side. He can't do it. Back to Henrique. Adam Henrique, take your time, buddy. Back to Byram. Byram bombs it away, and he's going to actually split the glass. Okay. You did nothing. You should become an NHL announcer. I stutter way too much. I can't do that. I got the today, Junior. 57 seconds to go. The big dogs got to eat, baby. Big dogs are out there. McDavid, Dry, and Brock Besser. Can we find ourselves a goal right now? 49 seconds remain. Matt Boldy's going to skate it out. All right, Pekka. It is lock-in time, brother. Rodin just dumps it in. Smart play. He doesn't want to give up a goal. He doesn't want to be the reason that they cause a goal. So the Edmonton Oilers counterattack. Bowen Byram splitting the D. Come on, Bowen Byram. Stay on your feet, laddie. That was weak. That was very, very weak. Kaprizov losing it. McDavid, where are we going? 20 seconds to go here in the overtime. We might have double OT on our hands. Matt Boldy. He got rubbed off easily. Brock Besser on the counterattack. Can the Edmonton Oilers find a game winner late in this overtime frame? I don't know if they're going to be able to. Draisaitl finding McDavid. Nice save there by Gustafsson. 5 seconds to go. Besser back to the blue line. Mintyukov to Besser. Can somebody shoot the puck? McDavid doesn't even get a shot on net. Fuck. Can we not get an overtime winner? Chat, I'm not doing it. Okay, I'll do double overtime, but after that, if they don't score, I'm hopping the hell out of here. All right, call me Vince Carter. I got one more left in me. One more overtime frame. If we don't get a winner, I'm hopping the hell out. It's only game one. We got a long series here against Minnesota anyways, so double overtime, hopefully, will bring good luck towards a goalie. Or no, oh my God, Kirill Kaprizov coming in. Kaprizov on the breakaway. Kaprizov, and I did it a little bit too early, and there it is. The Minnesota Wild will steal game number 1 on the road. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I got overzealous, and all of a sudden, we lose our first playoff game. Rips in the chat. Rips in the chat.
Ho, ho, ho.
Should have just simmed. Maybe I should have simmed. Maybe I should have. Maybe I shouldn't have. All right, we got game 1 done. I should fight Sergey. Sergey who, brother? Who are we referring to right now? Sergey who? This guy is garbage. Streak has to come to an end. I'm not worried. If we lose game 2, I might be worried. All right, Edmonton, we have to respond. First period, no score. We are struggling to score on Philip Gustafsson. But there we go. Draisaitl and Bouchard in the second period. Entering the third, I mean, if we get into like a 1-goal territory, yeah, Yuri Kulik and then Leon Draisaitl pretty much will put this game out of reach as we win 5-0 and Pekka Pasta gets a ho-ho-ho shutout in game number 2. Beautiful. Why is some idiot saying McDavid's going to Boston? Why are you believing him? Sim the next 2 games? I'm not going to sim the next 2 games. I got a whole... How many shutouts do I have in the postseason? I actually got to take a look. I want to see what my numbers look like. I mean, they got to be good, right? I only lost 1 game. Oh my God. Everybody has to knock on wood. Pekka Pasta has a record of 9-0-1 with 2 shutouts and a .951 save percentage in the postseason. Not even close. By far and away the best stats I've ever had. Those are absurd. And, I mean, with those numbers, I very well could win the Conn Smythe. All right, let's sim game number 3. All right, here we go. Game 3 in Minnesota. First period, 1-0 lead. Zach Hyman gets us on the board. Second period, a 2-1 lead for the Edmonton Oilers. All right, third period time. Please fight Bobrovsky from Florida. Brother, we're playing Minnesota, not Florida. This is the Minnesota Wild. Fun fact. All right, I'm locking in. I am locking the hell in. Here we go. Game 3, third period. The series is all knotted up at 1 apiece, and we got a 2-1 advantage entering the third. But Minnesota, they got a power play right off the bat here, so we got to kill that off and play some good D. Eriksson Ek going to the point. Brock Faber takes a shot a little bit wide. I was all over the place there. I'm not even going to lie. I don't know what I was thinking. Trying to find that third man high, but Pius Suter, great penalty killer, is going to get it out, and we are back to even strength. I mean, one more goal, give me that insurance marker. You guys know who Pekka Pasta is, the king of the insurance marker lead. Jake Wallman entering the zone, turns it over, a bad turnover, a bad line change too. 2-on-0 the other way. Eriksson Ek takes a shot, and Pekka with the nice save. Nice. After this game, can we check the other playoff series? Yes, we can. Just remind me. Just make sure to remind me. Otherwise, I will forget. Ryan Hartman, most hits in the playoff. Was that Hyman up there? Connor McDavid on the draw. The shots are pretty even. 24-23 for the Edmonton Oilers. Nice save there by Pekka. I kind of bobbled that puck a little bit. 15:30 left to go. Let's lock the hell in. I mean, we've lost our first game of the playoff run, so we were going to lose eventually. There was no way we were going to go undefeated and win the Stanley Cup. I joked about it a little bit, but yeah, I did not think that was a realistic opportunity. Freddie Goodrow into the zone. He's going to find the third man high. Third man high. Still got beat up by a girl. There we go. 2-on-1, 3-on-1 the other way. 3-on-2. Connor McDavid entering the zone. Finding Besser. Brock. Nice save by Gustafsson. Please fight Sergei Bobrovsky if Florida's in the final. I'll see, brother. We got to make it to the final first. We can't skip steps here, chat. This is the playoffs. You cannot skip any steps. It is not possible. 12:52 remaining. Jake Middleton moves it up to Gustav Nyquist. All right, Pekka Pasta. Let's lock in. Marco Rossi with a shot. Nice save by Pasta. Clean save indeed. Uh-oh, we're getting board played. We cannot get that puck out of the zone. Alex Tuck moves down over to Mike Matheson. Up the middle to Nuge. The Nuge over to Hyman. Great passing by the Edmonton Oilers. Nice save there by Gustafsson. We're getting chances, though. Alex Tuck, that is your puck. No, he got stripped like a hooker, man. What on earth? Gustav Nyquist entering the zone. Nyquist over to Rossi. Rossi didn't do too much there. Probably due to his 5'8" height. That man is a short king indeed. 8:10 left to go. Jared Spurgeon moves on over to Zook. Zook takes a shot. Pekka bobbled it. How? That's got to be no goal. That has to be goaltender interference. That man rammed into me harder than I rammed into his mother the night before in the hotel room. Fuck off. I was not believing him. I was just calling him Rick's favorite word. Oh, okay. That's no goal. No goal in the play, referee. Zebras, please. Who is Pat God? Is that what you kids are watching now? I don't know what that means. Come on, ref, count it. Hey, Lyndon, stop preying on my downfall, brother. Luckily, the Zebras were not on coke today, and thankfully they made the right call. It was no goal on the play, and it is still a 2-1 lead for the Edmonton Oilers, trying to go up 3-1 here in the series. Or actually, no, go up 2-1 in the series, as we did lose game number 1. Eriksson Ek doesn't enter the zone. Evander Kane moves up to Pius Suter. Oh, my. Pius Suter got absolutely laid out. Jake Middleton over to Eriksson Ek. Minnesota trying to get some offense right now. Eriksson Ek can't get a shot on net. Hug that post. Hug that post, Pekka Pasta. The post is your safe spot. Empty net. All right, we are going to head to the power play, baby. Let's go wild. My brother's favorite team is Buffalo. Sorry to hear that, brother. How old is your brother? Chances are he has never seen Buffalo in the postseason. Oilers are the worst team in the league. Then why do they make back-to-back cup finals, buddy? Your math is not mathing. Please, no spamming the chat. No spamming the chat, indeed. Why is Coco... Okay, chat. I think I got to bring down Coco again. I think I got to bring him down. Does he want to come down? Ain't no way. Brother, you wanted to get up. You're the one who got up. Here. Lay in your bed. Here. Lay in your... All right. Back to dominating the playoff run. You still span both of those runs were lucky. They were lucky. So not just one run was lucky. Both of them were. Makes a lot of sense. That makes total sense. Smartest guy award goes to this dumb bastard. All right. So we got a power play late stage of the third. We got a 1-goal lead too. All right, 3:35 left to go here in the third. Oh my God. Why is Yuri Kulik in the goddamn corner? Nice shot there by Besser and a very easy save by Philip Gustafsson. Is Coco all good? He's all good. He was just upstairs barking because nobody was up there. So I brought him back down in his bed. We'll see if he stays. Should I take my stick while watching your live stream? Sure. Why not? Multitask. We are still on the power play. Oh my God. Leon Draisaitl bombs it from the blue line to extend our lead to 2. A seventh goal of the playoff run for Leo. And that is just bombs away. A prime Barack Obama in 2011. Holy fuck. That was a piss missile. Yes, they were luck runs. Totally, brother. The only lucky run that you had was being born. Oh, okay. Was that too far, chat? That might have been too far. That might have been way, way too far. We want to talk about lucky runs. Is this the new Be a Pro series? It's kind of a shortened series, yeah. Pretty much. We're trying to win McDavid a Stanley Cup. Say it? Nah, I can't say it, chat. I feel too ruthless. Too far? Maybe a little bit too far. Game 5, Game 3. 2:45 left to go in the third. We got a 3-1 lead, trying to go up 2-1 in the series over Minnesota in the conference finals. Can the Edmonton Oilers hold on? Backdoor feed, the Nuge. He could have had an easy tap in there. Mintyukov finding Nugent Hopkins. Back to the point to Mintyukov. He kind of got bodied there a little bit, I'm not going to lie. Nuge got in on the play, though. The Edmonton Oilers have only lost one game so far in the postseason as Zach Hyman gets robbed by Philip Gustafsson. Bang. Chat, if you guys enjoy my live streams and my videos, hit that sub button. We are on the road to 50K. And also join our Discord. We got over 1,000 members in there. And that's probably the best way to contact me. This place is built for tough people. Maybe. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Oilers have been an absolute wagon since I gave them a 99 overall netminder. Evan Bouchard. Over to McDavid. Leon Draisaitl, another shot. Draisaitl going for his second of the night. We don't need another goal, brother. Let's calm down. Oh no, Kaprizov on the breakaway. Kirill, the thrill gets robbed by PEKKA Pasta. Do not worry, do not fear. PEKKA Pasta is indeed here. Beautiful. I need a replay. Give me a fucking replay on that laddie. All right, where was that at? Kirill? Third period, breakaway, clutch time. That calls by the name of PEKKA Pasta. All alone, Kirill tries to go backhand, but I went full spread eagle on him, and I shut the door for the Edmonton Oilers. What a save, Chad. What a goddamn save. Spread eagle. No, laddie. Not today. What a beautiful save as Minnesota has emptied their net. They are going for it all right now. They're going to lose that draw, though. Samuelson, where are you going, buddy? Hug that post, PEKKA Pasta. There you go. Hug that post, brother. Up to Sutter. Highest Suter. Through the neutral zone. And Yuri Kulik will seal the deal on game number 3. Dubs in the chat, boys. Dub City. Dub City. What a save. Good save. Appreciate it, boys. Thank you. No more Twitch promos. I think I need to get somebody to remind me to go live on TikTok every single time before I go live. Just so I can multi-stream. Florida's the best team in the NHL. Get the fuck out of here, bud. Quit hating, dude. Go to another live stream then. Not my fault that your team sucks. Edmonton does better than your team. Not my fault, brother. It ain't my fault. All right, can we just kill it off? Oh my God, we're going for another one. We are going for another one. Only 10 seconds remain. 10 seconds to remain. Evander Kane, get it out, buddy. There we go. Beautiful. The Edmonton Oilers will go up 2-1 in the Western Conference Finals up against the Minnesota Wild. My team doesn't suck. Back-to-back cups suck now. Oh, so you're a bandwagon? Get the fuck out of here, buddy. I have never seen more than 3 Florida fans in my life. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, yeah, you're a fan today. You're gone tomorrow. Get out of here. Actually, you're gone today because I just banned you. Oh, man. Crazy. Florida Panthers and fans in the same sentence? Come on now. All right, we can take a stranglehold on this series and go up 3-1. If you guys were wondering, PEKKA Passa's numbers in the playoffs so far has been lethal. So, Evan Bouchard's leading us. We don't actually have like a lot of offense on our team. If this trend continues, I'm going to win the Conn Smythe Trophy. I have a .952 save percentage. A 10-0-1 record. Check the other playoff series right. It's Florida and Carolina in the East, and the Panthers are leading 2-1. All right. Game 4. Stranglehold time here for Edmonton. Can we go up 3-1? First period, 1-0 lead for the Wild. Jared Spurgeon of all people. Second period, still a 1-0 hockey game. Let's see if the Oilers can tie it up so I can hop into this third. I mean, the shots are pretty even. 32-29, 12 minutes to go here in the third period. The Oilers' offense kind of is evaporating, where Philip Gustafsson is just going off. And there it is. Freddie Gaudreau on the power play on PEKKA Pasta. That will pretty much seal the deal on game number 4. We got ourselves a tie series. I mean, me hopping in really wouldn't have done anything, chat. I can't score goals anyways. I cannot score goals anyways. All right, sim to next game. So Pastor just got back from a golf tournament. Well, it's good, brother. Just trying to win Connor McDavid a Stanley Cup. A very pivotal game 5 back on home ice. First period, 1-1 tie. McDavid and Brock Faber. Second period, there we go. Edmonton, Kulik, and Pius Sutter. When do we hop in? I'd say we hop in with like 10 minutes to go. Halfway through the third period, I'd say. Would be a solid start time. Oh, perfect start time, actually. Is Freddie related to Johnny? I don't think he is, no. Unless I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I could very well be wrong. Here we go. Pivotal game number 5. The series all knotted up at 2, and we got a 1-goal lead in the third period. Halfway through it, 10:15 remaining. Can the Edmonton Oilers hold on? Can we get that insurance marker that we so desperately crave? Or will the Minnesota Wild march their way back into this hockey game? Hyman from the slot, and it gets blocked. Of course it does. Kirill Kaprizov. Oh my, Hyman laid him out. Get off the tracks when the Shack machine is coming through. 8 minutes remain here in the third period. We want to go up 3-2 and get one step closer to the Stanley Cup Finals. Kaprizov trying to go far side, but I'm going to glove that one up. Easy save by PEKKA. Easy save by PEKKA. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go full forecheck. That's probably the best strategy to use, to be honest. Full forecheck, and we'll go 1-3-1. 7:10 left to go. Brock Besser skating that puck up. Misses the hip check, but he is offside. Skinner is playing in his regular form. What do you mean? Skinner ain't even in here. It is PEKKA Pasta, the greatest goaltender of all time, bud. The greatest goalie that has ever lived. 6:36 left to go here in the third. We are outshooting them 36-29, only outscoring them by 1. They could very well get themselves back in this game. Brock Faber moves over. Eriksson gets bodied. Here we go. McDavid up to Leon Draisaitl. Here we go. The Edmonton Oilers saucing it. Get in. Philip Gustafsson is going to risk it for the biscuit. All right. They're probably going to pull their goalie once we get under a minute. Gustav Nyquist into the zone. Over to Zook. Zook takes the shot. Why could PEKKA not handle that, buddy? I'm a 99 overall EA. That should be an easy handle right there. That's very risky, number 6, Brock Besser. That is a risky play to cut up the middle. Pavel Mintyukov moves up to Besser. Brock Besser trying to... He gets squeezed out by Jonas Brodin. Late stages of the third period now. Nice turnover by Besser. Entering the Minnesota Wild zone. Besser waiting. Shot. Blocked. Rebound. How? How did that not go in? Get there, PEKKA. That's your puck. All right, I can kill some clock here. 50 seconds to go in the third period. I got these dumbass Minnesota Wild forecheckers. What are y'all going to do? Oh, actually, instead, I'm going to go for a goalie goal. Season on the line. Not season on the line, but you know what? My legacy is on the line. Let PEKKA pasta from way downtown. Bang, bang. No, I missed it. All right, I guess we'll fight instead. Gustafsson versus PEKKA pasta. Hopefully I can give this man a concussion so he cannot play in game number 6, and we can go on to our second straight Stanley Cup final matchup. PEKKA and Gustafsson squaring off. Is he going to throw? Has he thrown a punch yet? Over the top, sit the hell down, and shut the hell up.
Ho, ho, ho.
Green
There we go, baby. Beat his ass. I beat his ass. I went full LaMelo Ball on him. Beat his ass. All right, how much time is left? How much time remaining? Oh, my God. Uh-oh, I completely forgot I iced the puck, and we got 36 seconds to go. They win the draw. Oh, no, this is not good. Jonas Brodin saved by PEKKA. We got 4-on-4 as well. Tons of ice time for the Edmonton Oilers to skate. Mike Matheson moves over to Besser, and there it is. Brock Besser will seal the deal with an empty netter. Beautiful.
Ho, ho, ho.
Green Giants.
Release the steam. I am releasing more than just the steam. More than just the steam. I applied for mod on Discord. I was in there all day. Brother, you don't need to be in there all day. That is all good. Do we win a cup? Not yet. We're in the conference finals. We are in the Western Conference Finals up against the Minnesota Wild. We have yet to win a Stanley Cup. We will get there, though. I mean, we've only lost one game so far. The trade deadline acquisition, Brock Besser. There we go. That trade deadline acquisition and Brock Besser, man, what can you say about him? He's been a perfect fit for the Edmonton Oilers. He scored a lot of goals in the regular season, and even more probably in the postseason for us. 15 seconds to go. Empty net by Minnesota, but I'm feeling fine. We got a 2-goal lead. I'm not worried in the slightest. I just made food for my little bro. W, brother. W, brother. There's a rumor that McDavid might sign a 7-year deal with the Bruins fan 101. 11 seconds to go here in the third period. Just kill off the clock. Freddie Goodrow moves it back to Brock Faber. He's going to unload one. I make the save. 3 seconds to go, and the Oilers now will head to Minnesota for game number 6 with the opportunity to head back to the Stanley Cup Finals.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho. Green Giant, baby. Green Giant. Thoughts on Howard to Edmonton? Love it. Absolutely love it. We needed to get younger, and that dude just won the Hobie Baker. He's going to fit nicely with McDavid or Draisaitl in that top 6. You love to see it, chat. All right. All right, indeed. Chat, if you guys are new here, enjoy my lives, enjoy my videos, hit that sub button. We are on the road to 50K. And join our Discord. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. Game 6 time on the road. Can we get it done? Pack your bags. We are shipping out to Minnesota. First period, 2-0 lead. Draisaitl in the Nuge. Second period, a 3-0 lead for the Edmonton Oilers. Makes it 4-0 is Brock Besser. And 5-0 Pie Suter. I mean, it is an absolute stomping right now of the Minnesota Wild. We're going to hop into probably the last 5 minutes. Oh my God, 6-0. Stop the bleeding, Minnesota. Stop the bleeding, boys. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Actually, we don't even need to hop in, I don't think. We don't even need to hop in. A dominating 7-0 beating in Game 6 with their season on the line. The Wild, I mean, frankly, they just did not show up. They got their asses whooped. Stop, they're already dead. Yeah, that was a shit kicking if I've ever seen one. When I hear the name Howard, for some reason, I think of Jimmy Howard. Jimmy Howard, Red Wings legend. Are we playing Florida? Please, let it be the Florida Panthers. Let it be the Florida Panthers. Let it be the Florida Panthers, please. I want it to be Florida. Is it Florida, please? Yes! Yes! And in the perfect scenario possible, it is the Florida Panthers in the Stanley Cup Finals. The awesome... I fucked it. And in the most perfect way possible, we got the Florida Panthers in the Stanley Cup Finals. It is time for our revenge. Beautiful. Jimmy Howard was decent. He actually was decent. He was pretty decent. All right, chat. I'm going to call it there. We will continue on probably, I'd say, what's today? Wednesday? Friday, we'll continue this Pekka Pass to Be a Pro in the Stanley Cup Finals up against the Florida Panthers. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel with noties on so you get notified every time we go live. Join our Discord. Link is pinned. We'll be back tomorrow again, probably with a GM mode with the Washington Capitals as I try to win Ovi one more cup before he ends his career. So I thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate you all for watching. And Friday, Pekka Past and the Edmonton Oilers, they might be a Stanley Cup champion. Don't be silly, wrap your willy. Can you get your revenge? Find out next time. Beautiful cliffhanger to end it on. Thank you all for coming out. See y'all later.